Welcome to the party.
Welcome to the cricket. No, that's fuck. Oops.
I watched that actually today. Someone it
What
was
the?
like a TikTok. It must have been from like last year or earlier in the year, and it was like at the typical games at the cricket. But then it was just like some guys had like set up. I don't know. They just set up a whole skit thing where they had like a few of them had the little trumpets. And then and they're all dressed up as that old guy, like the old typical old man with the outfit, and they're like, hey, 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 and they're doing the whole Ashes cricket like fucking anthem thing.
Oh,
They're like not super
nice.
bother playing, and there's like three or four of them. They all just start going like doing that whole anthem thing, and then the guys down the bottom going yeah 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 yeah. It's like a group of 20 of them down below, and then these guys up top. They're all
Yeah,
wearing
because
the
they wear
same
the
outfit.
grey suit with the
Yeah,
grey hair or
yeah
white
yeah yeah
hair or
yeah.
something.
And they just like they're like ha, 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 and they're like ha, ha, to each other. They're just like that was freaking
Right?
hilarious.
That's like if you go to the cricket, that's one of the best times.
Oh, it's just like it's so random because I mean I guess it's because
Or
it's on all
because
day.
you can wear a KC bucket on your head and feel normal.
It feel normal.
I'm being serious. Like you can get the KFC buckets there for like $5 and put it on your head for
Wait,
the whole
really? You
day.
can just buy them?
Yeah,
People sell them there?
they got for the Big Bash, they're team themed. Like they're purple for the Hurricanes and red, orange for the Scorchers.
Oh, that's
Like they got
crazy.
actually got branded on them.
That's
And people
insane.
just wear them, put holes in them, put them over their eyes, and
What? I was wondering why people
yeah,
just seem to wear them so frequently. Like, why do people so casually wear KFC buckets? It's like, did someone just buy like a ten wing
and
box or
have
something
it
like
and just
that and
go
just yeah, when they're done, I'm like, why would you wear something greasy on your head? And that makes sense. It makes sense
yeah,
that
you
they've
just
got...
buy them from the like cricket grounds,
That's great. I should buy some.
right?
I should go to the cricket just to buy some.
Yeah, well they're in Queen. Well, they were.
Hmm.
You should have just went. You should have said, "I want some of them." Bye.
I'm just buy it. Just go just to buy some buckets and
Right?
oh, I should
Because
have
I think they
asked
got
them.
Australia on there and England on
Oh,
the
I
actual
should have asked them
buckets.
while they went there today at the cricket. I should ask them to bring me back some KFC buckets.
Because there was one that I seen day three, no, yeah, day 2 or 3. There was some kids that had like bucketfuls of buckets, and they're just like building a big bucket pyramid.
Oh, that's great. I gotta find that. That was funny. Anyway, with that interesting Australian cricket history, knowledge, meme, whatever, at the start of this,
It's so good.
it's you
Well, it's
can't have it
Australian
without.
and England.
Yeah,
Really. Well, it's every cricket nation really, but
yeah.
I don't know about the KFC buckets though. I think that's only here in
It's
England.
only here, maybe.
Maybe.
I've
I
never
haven't
really
seen it
seen
anywhere
anything.
else.
Yeah, I've never seen it from England. Like it's just seen. I think it just started from a thing because a few people originally, I guess, bought KFC and took it to the match because you could actually like carry your own food back in the day, like
Because
normal.
no, you still can.
You still
Like
can
people
just
are there with like KFC and that.
actually, no, I don't know. I
Because
just
KFC sponsors cricket or something, like
yeah,
Cricket Australia
and they just used to
or
keep their own
something.
buckets and then over time because it became more of a
Just
trend.
imagine around a greasy one. That would stink after a while.
Oh,
Sweat, grease, chicken. Oh my god.
oh well.
Being out in the hot sun.
100-piece nuggets, just in a bucket.
You know that's a thing, right?
Eat it all day.
Well,
Last,
that was a thing.
yeah,
They had it a couple of times. I might come back for cricket.
could be a thing.
Because
Who
during the
knows?
cricket, KFC do some wicked deals.
Yeah, I didn't look at the deals, so I don't have any money. I'm broke.
No, but they're just awesome to look at. Like
Yeah.
you get those fucking 50-piece nugget boxes, little boxes, for like $10.
Making
Or
everyone hungry. Making everyone hungry, Jim.
make everyone hungry. You go get yourself some fucking Maccas.
Well, we're gonna pause right here then.
And
You leave right
KFC,
now.
some Subway.
Go get some KFC. Go get some to eat because you're gonna be in for a ride in this episode. So we'll wait for a sec. All right, you should be back by now. All right. So with that weird intro out of the way, not really weird. It's never weird. It's never weird.
It's just a natural thing.
Anything odd out of the difference? I bet people weren't expecting us to talk about cricket, were they? We've never talked about cricket. I don't think really.
Oh, the Aussies won.
Yar
Test
har.
won.
So
So there's that.
there's that. So with that out of the
Good
way,
England.
England, take that. So with that out the way, what's up, bearders and beardettes? Welcome back to another fine episode of the Beardy Bros podcast. Oh, with your host as always, me, Dale, Jim Bob, Jimbo,
Hey boy,
over in the corner here.
over in the
Can you smell what
something
the
in the
Jim is
corner.
cooking?
It's just weird having the rock head just perfectly in thing. It's just
The
staring
Rock.
at you.
The amount of time the Rock's face has been in these episodes. You've worn that
Fuck.
shirt a fair few times.
Probably like 10 episodes or something.
But I was gonna say,
You
look
can
at
see on the thumbnails and that some of them, like you see
yeah,
like his face just chilling
yeah.
there.
I was gonna say though,
Imagine
look
if he
at
just comes across it. We should just tag the Rock in him sometimes.
look at my beard,
He'd be like,
man.
yeah, I saw that.
It's getting there now. Look at it. Look how long it's getting, bruh.
Mine isn't even brushed on nothing. I go to the shop.
No,
Ah, I gotta hook. Fuck.
I haven't done anything, but yeah, it's getting long now. It's getting nice and long. I haven't trimmed it in ages. Just let it grow.
It can dance.
Yours can dance. Mine doesn't. Mine's just all
Only
there.
the bottom though. Like, yeah, it's weird.
No, mine's not like that. But it's getting nice and long now. It curls up a little bit, but
Mine
oh, nice,
way down here, son.
nice and thick. My beard's nice and thick.
Nearly down
It's
to a
full.
nipple.
It's a full beard down to your nipple.
Full beard down in your nipple. Like Gandalf. I started going for the Gandalf. Like just
And then grey it up, or just let it naturally go grey.
yeah. Well, being
Yeah.
a ginger, we don't really go grey. Well, white. I think.
Yeah, it goes different. No grey,
It
it's just
takes
straight
longer
white.
too. So no, it's not a bad thing.
Straight white.
I did find one grey in there in all that mess though.
Yeah, I've got a few greys.
Just one stray one. I was like,
Yeah, you get those strays. I've got a lot of it coming in now. And my greys are starting to come in.
stressed.
Oh man, I got my grey hairs coming through my head. Starting to come in slowly.
Oof.
My little bits of greys, my little bit of pepper, salt and
Happens.
pepper.
So once you get 40, they start coming in. So
Not far
In
off. I mean, next year will be
ages.
I don't know, 8 years. It's 9. 9 at the moment, 9 years away.
11,
So you get a while.
10 and a bit. 10 and a bit. A fucking whole decade still.
So
It's good.
you got a while, yeah, you got a while. So yeah, this week's episode is going to be the Games Awards 21, and I guess React episode. I know something different. We haven't done really a React event thing for a while.
We know some winners. We don't have the winners up there or nothing yet.
No, I got the whole listing.
Oh, so you can do that, then we'll react to.
Yeah, so what we're gonna do is we got the
'Cause I thought I haven't got the winners or nothing.
no. So what I've got is while Jim was having a shower, we took a while to get there because we discussed a bunch of things beforehand. He was playing a little bit of Halo. I want to play more Halo. But
Don't tell him that.
I'm gonna spend my time tomorrow playing Halo anyway because I really
What's
want
Halo?
to. But yeah, I got the whole list. I typed it all out while he was off having a shower off screen. He wasn't having a shower on screen.
Master
Sorry,
Queef, I
ladies and
caught him
gentlemen.
the other night.
Master Queef. So I got everything. I've got all the primary categories, the winners and the nominees. We're gonna go through that. Then we've got a react video. We're gonna pop up of some of the trailers that have come from the event.
Spoiler goes like 40 minutes, so
I mean, these episodes
That's a
go
thing.
for a while, so we're gonna react to that.
Yeah.
So something different. So those that are watching, you'll be able to see the trailers and watch us react to the trailers and discuss them.
can you
I mean,
cut that out of the audio though? Maybe like
the sound doesn't come through too loud, I don't think. So those
put a
will be able to
timestamp
hear it.
and then just cut.
Well, I mean, they depending on how it sounds, I'll do an audio check over, and if it sounds okay, they can just listen to it.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
thinking, and they can just have the audio version. I was going to say, like, those guys that are listening, it'll be a bit weird for you guys, but we will kind of give you a heads up beforehand when we're flicking to it, so that you know you can kind of get understanding that you're hearing more than just me and Jim talk. It's going to be like audio from these videos as well, so there'll be some kind of sound going on there, and it's going to be interesting to see how that works.
Is there talking from people as well on there?
No, it's all game. It'll be all the
Oh.
trailers. It's just trailers, so
I thought because
there's no presentation.
What does it say there? Oh no, it doesn't say that.
It's just the
does it?
trailers,
Good.
yeah.
Ooh, I was a bit worried there.
There was a few other trailers which I'll talk about now before we even get into most of the stuff here
Yeah.
too. So there were some other trailers that they revealed as well. So this isn't all the trailers. There is a lot of trailers which you can go online yourself by now,
There's
and you can see them.
between 40 and 50 different trailers.
There's all kinds of stuff.
reveals and
Yeah,
shows and
there's
that.
a lot. So these are more of the upcoming
Big.
stuff, more of the main big upcoming announcement kind of things, not like I mean, a lot of things is upcoming anyway. Like that's the whole sense of upcoming. But these were like the best. Like these were the list of the best that we found
It was
from
like a top 10, wasn't it, or something?
I can't remember, but it was from. We'll talk about it when it comes to it anyway. But I do want to mention two announcements that they showed off as well. Was we got the Sonic 2 trailer. I don't know if you saw that, but it was good.
There's a thing. Did you watch the whole thing with Jim Carrey? What
Mm.
in the fuck?
It's weird.
What was he on? Like, was that like what?
He's
This had nothing to do with Sonic.
he has some
Like,
weird moments, doesn't he? He has like some crazy like existential moments.
he
Like
went full fucking Scottish and like, trying to choke the camera. Like, it
I don't know. He has moments.
was a bit disturbing. It was just like, what?
He has weird like character moments. Like he really like I don't know what he was supposed to be doing. Like
Although I've got a question though. If we never get him on somewhere like this, did he have to go bald for
oh yeah, I'm positive he actually shaved his head.
Is that a bald cap? Not got a bald cap, does it?
No, he actually shaved his head. Like like the thing is like when he does
Really?
things, he actually gets into character. Like he will get into character where he can.
So he shaved his head for both.
He would.
Yeah, both movies.
He would.
Because they would have been filmed back to back, really, because it's out next year. So
Something like that. It would have been most probably,
Hmm.
yeah. Or like maybe 6 months
that's crazy.
year break, possibly. Who knows what how much of a break they had, but
That's crazy. Like if, oof.
it's so good. So they dropped that trailer, and then they dropped the trailer for the new Halo TV series, which I was keen for. I'm keen for as well. I'm like, ooh, looks so good. Jim's like,
I never. I actually didn't watch it.
So a little snippet in that trailer. So the cool thing they actually did is the voice actor, the actress, the voice actor or actress, whatever you want to put it, the voice actor
Voice
that
actor,
does the
actress.
voice of Cortana,
Yeah,
they actually got her to play Dr. Halsey.
wasn't that the same person though? Anyway.
Yeah, like narratively, like she does the voice of like Halsey
Hmm.
and Cortana, but they've actually got the actual voice actor to actually play the character in the live action.
Ballsy.
Yeah, so she's actually playing the Doctor as well.
Oh,
She's
that's
yeah,
cool.
yeah. So I'm like, that's actually cool. Getting the voice actor to not just be like, oh, we're gonna get someone else to like, do this character that looks kind of like Halsey and like narrate. Like they're actually getting the voice actor because she kind of looks like her, to
They've
to
been
do it.
based off her for the game.
Yeah, yeah. Because the
That's
whole
what a lot of
cycle of
games
things.
do though. Like they base them off a character if they're gonna play like
Hmm. So they're not
what's a
just
good example?
they're not just
Good
fart
one.
assing around. Like they're
Can't
putting the
remember.
effort in, which
Yeah,
is good. And it looks great. Like
like
it's
Hellblade. That's someone's actual face and body they've got there. Like
mm,
Melina Jorgensen or someone, I think her
Yep.
name is.
that's not
Yeah,
bad.
like they should put her in there, which is pretty damn cool.
Well, and it's good too, because then it makes it easy. It brings the immersion in, I guess, which we'll see
Right?
anyway, like later on in the episode.
Hmm.
So yeah, they were the two main things that dropped, and I was like, ooh, really keen for. I'm like, cool to see the new Sonic. Like, it looks good. It's gonna be fun.
Tails though.
Huh? Oh, Tails.
I just don't get why Idris Elba is Knuckles.
Oh, no, it's a bit interesting. A bit interesting.
Also,
They got-
it doesn't sound like Idris Elba, does it? Like it
No!
doesn't sound like him.
It
was
didn't at
like-
all, and I'm like, this is supposed to be Idris, right? And I'm like, I'm not
Idris
hearing
has
Idris.
a deep voice, a deep British, but Knuckles had a higher. It was like, is
I
that
know, it's
Idris?
interesting how they did that. They had the
He's put it
original.
on a voice.
They had
like,
the
what the
original
fuck?
Tails voice actor to voice Tails as well
Yeah, that's fucking cool.
from the video games. I'm like, that's actually cool.
I thought Tails was a dude.
Yeah, I thought Tails was a boy. I'm sure
Unless it is
Tails.
what they use in the voice.
I'm
but,
sure.
like,
No, Tails is a male character. No, don't get me
It's
confused.
just voiced
no.
by like.
It's one of those things where like the voice actors are like usually female, but they have
Like,
that young boy voice kind of thing.
Bart Simpson. He's
Yeah,
voiced
yeah,
by
yeah, yeah.
Nancy, like.
Yeah. No, don't get me confused.
You wouldn't,
Like,
you
I
wouldn't
should
pick
know
it, would
something.
you? Because I heard Tails talk. I'm like, that's a woman's voice.
Yeah, that happens. It's quite common. FYI, by the way, we got the Beardy. We got up here in the corner behind me. It's back to front. You can't actually see it. We got the Beardy Bros,
Oh.
Beardy Hub, Pornhub referenced shirt. I mean, what? No copyright. It was actually a throwback to those that haven't listened. It's a throwback to the joke when I wanted to try and get the Beardy Bros episodes up on the Pornhub from a reference.
Spoiler, he's still trying.
Still trying, still trying. Their bloody upload program is friggin' dumb because you got to be a previous model or some content. I don't know, fucking it's dumb. So
We
anyone
should do a
anyone that
model.
works at Pornhub, if you end up listening to us, please can you come out and get us to get this fucking working so we can get like Beardy Bros up on there for the
At
fucking
least
meme.
at least one episode. Come on.
Like it's for the meme. Like we're trying to do it. We talked about that we're gonna do it,
Put up the
and
Johnny Sins one.
yeah, the one Johnny Sins episode with that
Hey,
thumbnail.
we got Johnny Sins in there. Well, not exactly, but he's in there.
It's on the thumbnail. Like come on. Oh, I should get Sins to actually try and see if I get him to do like a fucking see if he with a cameo. See if you get him to do like a shout out to the Beardy Bros.
Ooh.
Because he's not that bad. He's
Fine.
not that expensive from what I checked one time. He's
No,
pretty.
they range between what $10 and 100 usually.
Depending on what they are and how long they are. So
Hmm.
maybe I might try and see if we get him to be like get a shout out. See if we get a shout out from Johnny Sins for one of the intros. It could be a thing. Might be a
That'd
thing.
sick.
It might be a thing for next year. We might have some cool intros where we get some shout outs, get some celebrities to do shout outs for us. You know, who knows?
You know who I'm definitely picking if we do it? John Wick himself.
Get Keanu Reeves.
Ah.
Find someone that's on there that's a John Wick impersonator. Here we go. We got one, Jim. Hey, you're listening to the Beardy Bros. It's like a John Wick and Keanu Reeves look-alike impersonator doing the John
I
Wick.
mean, oh, that'd be fucking.
Did
I
you
reckon Keanu
read
would
that
do it.
message I sent in the disc in our chat? By the way, did you actually read what I typed?
Giannis.
Keanus.
Giannis.
Keanus.
Keanus. I thought it was Keanus.
Keanus. I was like
Yeah, then I seen
Keanus.
you. Keanus. Oh my god. I seen you put the Michael gifts in. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, I was like,
Mine
God
was just
fucking
like-
damn it.
I think
Face
everyone just
palm.
fucking lost it.
Yeah, like face palm myself and then crack up laughing. I was laughing the
Right.
whole time about it. I was like, God damn it. What have I done?
I was laughing because that message that Juddy sent was last week.
I know where he was on the Omega.
And I'm like, what? This coming through? And you put that gif in there. I'm like, here, Keanu. Bam. Just laughing.
Oh my
I was
god.
like, yeah. I think here's one of the most referenced things on here is Keanu Reeves and
Yeah.
fucking Cyberpunk. Oh, there we go again.
We're always talking about Cyberpunk's where it's at. We're still waiting. We need to get this somehow. We need to get this out to CDPR. Like, come on, guys. We've talked about Cyberpunk on like every episode
Hey,
now. Every
I
episode.
enjoyed it. Come on. Come on.
Come on.
I think Daz enjoyed it too.
I enjoyed it. I bought it twice. Come on, CDPR. Like, come on. What can you do with us? Come on.
Oh,
Come
yeah,
on.
same.
We've
I
got
got
the
it twice
shirt.
too.
We've got the shirt. I don't have the mug with me. I can't promote the mug again.
Are we normal? We bought the game twice.
I liked it.
I bought it both for PlayStation.
I know you bought it twice for PlayStation. You
Yeah.
goober. You didn't even buy it on another platform.
I finally got a steelbook.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're gonna go through now. We're gonna go through the Game Awards list. Get this on the show roll. I don't want this episode to be too massively long, but we know we can. It could happen. Who knows? But I'm trying to
We
and
got a
keep it
good
in.
40 there, just at least.
That's exactly it. So we've got at least 40 minutes there, if not longer. It could be an hour just alone on the trailer reactive. The stop pausing if we stop and ramble on about stuff. So there's at
That
least
will
an
definitely
hour,
happen.
which is yeah,
At
it's
some
gonna happen.
points.
So that's why I didn't show like the Sonic trailer react or anything like that because I know that's gonna take that could take up time and that could be for another video if people want it.
Is
We've
that
tried it
Sonic
before.
alone's like 5 minutes or something?
We could do another Suicide Squad. So we could do a Rochelle and Clank react trailer.
Wasn't it Rachel and Clank or Rochelle?
I can't even renown now.
You can't even renown.
I can't even renown.
So renow's remember now. Hey, new words, Daz. Renown.
Genshin Impact.
Oh, Genshin. I've seen that fucking
Apparently,
meme.
it's a big meme now.
Did she say Genshin?
Yeah, apparently she's a J with Genshin Impact.
It's Genshin. Come on.
Genshin, yeah, I know.
You call yourself a gamer.
So
Everyone's heard of Genshin.
oh well, actually another thing before I actually mention too the big thing. Apparently there was a big thing about the Talk 2. I don't know if you saw that with the Xbox Game Pass name change for PC.
Huh? What?
There's a big article about the whole change. They had like a segment when they were talking about how
Name
they
change?
yeah apparently they did a reveal on how they changed the name for the Xbox Game Pass for PC.
It says Game Pass still. What?
They apparently did a big announcement thing because everyone's been talking about it on different articles and stuff because I guess it's like now making it satire posts like news. They're making it like satire news because they're like the big reveal. They changed it to PC Game Pass. They they legit changed it from Xbox Game Pass PC to PC Game Pass.
They took out a word.
Whoa! And like everyone's been like, I feel like making satire news posts about it, being like, here's an article to talk about, and just been like, wow, innovating. It's like presented by such and such with rapper whatever his name was and other whoever it was, just to announce that they changed it to
Well, I
PC
do
Game
have a
Pass.
thing that's gonna kick them right in the nuts where it hurts.
Yeah.
It's the only thing they can brag about.
So
It's the only thing they can post about. They changed the name. Woo!
that's what I mean. I'm just like Xbox.
Oh
I mean,
my
it is still
god!
Xbox Game Pass. Like what? Like that's the whole point because it's Game Pass from Xbox, so it's
I just
Xbox
call
Game
it
Pass.
Game Pass. I don't say PC
But
Game
like
Pass.
PC Game Pass is just like what? So it's not Xbox anymore. Like that's the whole point. Was it's Xbox's service? Like,
But it's cool how I can start Halo here, play it on there, and then back on there, and keep all the same progress. I
mm,
like that.
oh, they're
So I
saying
did that. I'm
too.
like, huh?
News. There was news as well. I don't know. I didn't look into it, but they're saying don't quick resume Halo as well.
Yeah, on your Series X and
I
that,
don't know
wasn't it?
what's
Yeah.
supposed to be the go with
Or
that.
is it on everything?
I
Oh no,
think
it's
it
only
was
on the next
no.
gen.
There's only quick resume on
Yeah,
next
the
gen.
quick resume. Yeah, because it doesn't it.
Bug it out or something. Breaks it. I can't remember.
It's funny how they got Sony for doing that, and now Xbox is doing it. Like you couldn't put PS5 in rest mode because of that same thing,
Hmm.
and now Halo Infinite's doing it. But that's a whole game doing it, not just the console. Hypocrites, man.
Hippogriffs, man.
Hippogriffs. Oh, I wonder if they're gonna be in the new Harry Potter. Hippogriff. He was friends with one. What name? Buckbeak. Wasn't it?
Yeah.
I don't remember this.
Yeah.
Because I watched that Prison of Azkaban so many times.
Oh god, yeah. And
That's
then
so good.
and
Like
Hagrid's
the
dog.
first three, or
Hagrid's dog.
Chamber of Secrets,
Fang.
Prison of Azkaban. Huh?
Hagrid's dog. Fang.
Yeah. Just drools
And
everywhere.
Ron Weasley's rat. Scabbers.
Oh, Scabbers. I think, what the fuck's the name?
Only reason
What's
I
the...
remember. Only reason I remember that is because I watched that interview with Tom Holland and he was like spitting out the Harry Potter knowledge. So I'm not actually intelligent on Harry Potter knowledge. I'm going to
Yeah,
throw
there's
myself
a
under the bus
thing
there.
where Daz was going through all these interviews lately.
Yes, all these recent interviews are coming up, and
Piecing
they're.
things together, just seeing
Ooh.
if things...
I actually have a theory. I actually have a
Mostly
theory.
just coincidence, but who knows?
I actually have a theory. So, because he said in the interview, which he was very
Oh,
monotoned
here we
about.
go.
So, I might as well talk about it before we get the news out of the way now. Let's just get
Yeah.
done with it. So, there was he was talking through the interviews. He was very like lively and like thing. And when it came to the point when he talked about like meeting, because he talked like Tom Holland mentioned that he was at a party and he bumped into Andrew Garfield and they had a hug and they talked about. And then he went to a different party 20 minutes later and he bumped into Tobey Maguire. And I'm like, that's a bit
Yeah.
suspicious. But he's like talking about that and he goes, and he had this whole thing where he goes, and he went to a very monotone voice pattern where he's just like, oh, it would be really nice like to work with these guys in the future together. It'd be really lovely. But again, we aren't in this movie together. We are not in this movie. I'm gonna break the rumors here. Like he's putting his foot down on the rumor.
I think there's a thing to that it's actually true because they might be in the movie, but they haven't seen each other.
That's my theory. That's my theory. I was coming down to think because after I was watching some of these things, I don't know if I told you that or not.
Because
But
actors mostly don't see each other,
well,
like unless
my
they're in the
theory
exact same
was
scene.
what my theory was is what happened. What if in the scene what they're supposed to be in that we see like the
They just
screenshots that's
CG
leaked?
right in.
Well, that's exactly it. What happens if to stop the spoilers? They had Tom Holland film his scenes by himself, doing these scenes, and then they had the other scenes filmed with
know what
Andrew
else?
Garfield and Tobey Maguire because of COVID and stuff. They couldn't film at the
You
right
say
times.
that when that trailer they clipped him out.
Yeah,
The only way to do that without blurring out an image
is
is
a
if
different
they've been
scene.
digitally shot in there in the first
Yes,
place.
exactly. So what happened?
We're smart.
What if like those two were filmed together?
We-
Because
we
if
could
you
be
see
wrong
those
too,
other
though.
well, if you see those other shots that were leaked around on the internet, it only had what was leaked was Maguire and Garfield together. There was no Holland at all.
So he probably has no idea.
So that's
they're
why
in
they
there.
might have done that, where they filmed, but he's seen the cut, so he kind of knows they're in there, but he never actually filmed with them. That's the
That's what I
theory
mean,
going
like,
from
he
is
wasn't
where
with them during
technically,
filming.
technically he hadn't actually worked with them because he didn't film on set with them at the same time. So therefore, they're in the movie together.
That'd be awkward if he's, which means he doesn't really speak to him either.
So there'd be shots where he would have had to have talked like he's talking to other characters there, but then had them interact because you can do that. See what you do is you'd have yourself
No,
there.
but you have to say certain things to Spider-Man though, like to call them by
So-
their name or something.
Well, who knows? It could be just dialogue that he's reading, and it could have been blurred out name. So there could be a sequence where he's talking to these unscripted line characters, and they have other people
Yeah,
stand in.
but
He's talking to because they're meant to be CGI characters, and he doesn't actually know what they are though, because he could have just these lines that
yeah,
could
it'd
have
still be awkward though
sound
because
like
he'd have to look up at stuff, down at stuff, eye
mm,
level with stuff. Like it's all weird. Like
yeah, that can happen. It
we're
could be a
gonna
thing.
wait like 5 days until
So
4 days till it's out
yeah, exactly. It's here soon, so not too long now.
next
Spider-Man.
Friday.
So keen. Thursday, Friday,
This
Thursday,
Friday, next Friday,
Thursday,
Thursday, Friday,
Thursday,
16th,
16th.
12th, 13th, 14th.
5
That's
days.
Wednesday.
Wednesday. It's 5 days. It comes out on the 16th.
Yeah,
5 days. 5 days.
yeah. So it's Thursday.
Thursday, yeah. I was
Yeah.
hoping to try and get some early screening for it when it comes in, because it drops. It drops Thursday. The cinemas aren't even sold out of their tickets. You know how like people like act like it's going to be like this big film. I've been looking up ticket seatings and stuff for pre-sale tickets, and the
Already sold out
cinemas.
in the US.
Yeah, well, cinemas here, the cinemas are only like a quarter sold out. They're not even half sold out. I haven't checked them again recently in case people are going to be like trying to jump onto them now, last minute. So I don't actually know.
It's not that it's not that in demand here.
No, it's like people will go see it, but
People go day one. They won't purchase a ticket.
they'll just go and just line up. And I'm
Oh,
like,
if you
well,
go
your
to
best
a
thing.
movie theater day one, it'll be packed.
That's why I'm saying like I think it'd be smarter to pre-buy your tickets so that you can go there and not be dealing with everyone trying to buy tickets day one. Like trying to be like, oh, I'm going to try and see this movie and try and buy tickets because it's going to
Yeah.
be shit because everyone's going to
I
try
mean,
and do
you
it.
could be different. Be on every few
So-
hours. Like
I'm thinking if I can still pre-buy tickets Wednesday if they're still available.
I'm still waiting. I'm
I'm
not
gonna
I'm
try.
not gonna go watch it.
Otherwise, I'm not going to watch it and maybe wait till something magical happens magically online and maybe magically watch it that way.
Yeah. Bad
Like I do.
quality.
Like I do
But
for
still, you
most
get
movies.
you get the stories, but
Yeah. I just
I
kind of
want
want
it
to.
for the
I kind of
DVD
want to go to
release.
the movie so I can buy their collector cup, and it
Oh.
actually looks pretty cool.
how much is that?
They're like $20, $25. Something you get the cup and the popcorn.
Des, I'll chuck you 20.
Because I saw the So when I was looking at because I was advertising it, they had the Venom one, which I was like, oh, I want the Venom one
Oh.
now.
Why the
And-
Venom? What? Oh, for
Because
Venom
it
2.
yeah, because it has the Venom head. And I've got the Spider-Man head.
Oh,
And then they had the
fuck.
Ghostbusters one as well. And I was like, oh. Even
Venom.
though they were
When does that
advertising.
come out? That's
That
already
doesn't
out.
come out
No.
January, but they were advertising the Ghostbusters collector cup and everything. I'm like, but the movie's not out. I don't get it. So I don't,
It is in US.
yeah, so I don't know.
Wonder why we're so late to things now.
It's just weird they're like holding it for the holidays or something.
Especially movies that big. like-
Ghostbusters was good though.
Yeah, I
enjoyed
started
it.
watching the first one again. I haven't seen that since I was a kid.
Yeah,
I'm like, this brings back memories.
so good, so good.
So good. I've been slimed.
So anyway,
Just laying there.
I say we're nearly half an hour into this podcast already. Jesus Christ.
Happens, bro.
It happens. So with all that little news and stuff, I don't think there was any other news besides the game stuff that you don't have any extra news, do you? You want to get out of the way before we start?
I have screenshotted something. Hang on.
Any brief
You
news?
just say about something and I'll
Um,
check a screenshot, maybe.
what else was there? That so Halo
Oh,
came out
Cowboy
this week.
Bebop got cancelled.
Yes, Cowboy Bebop got cancelled after one season. I feel like it's just Jinx, just like the anime, except the anime is a lot better.
Also, you know Death Stranding?
hmm
You know, like how that features work, like the online players from around the world build structures for other people coming in.
hmm
Sony have patented that.
Oh, for gaming.
Yep.
So
So
cross
the Strand
cross
features, no one
server,
else can use it.
the cross server like interactive like.
Like the Strand feature, like another player in the game helps another player, like because in Death Stranding you can help build a bridge from people around the world. So you can get across the game on a fucking bridge instead of walking everywhere.
Yeah, yeah, because someone else has built it, and yeah, because
Yeah.
I came across it a few times where I saw ladders and stuff in my game when I started up, and I'm like, oh,
It's
there's a
like,
ladder left
what?
here.
There's a ladder there.
I was like,
That
ooh.
gives you just makes you like bypass the whole walk around.
And it's only that's not everything.
And,
It's only
like,
a few things. Isn't it?
They've patented it.
That's good, not too bad. I mean, they were trying to do that with a lot of their.
I
streaming
mean,
stuff. I
that's a shitty
don't.
move. Like
I don't think anyone else could really engineer it though. That's the thing I think as well.
apart from what Hideo Kojima,
Because what kind of games are going to incorporate that and transfer that over? Like
they would have already done it by now if they could.
exactly. If they're going to do it, they would have done it.
But that's like Warner Brothers and the Nemesis system though. They shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
Because that
That's
can work for any game series.
that's very basic general. That's a
But
bit
Death
dumb.
Stranding, that is just for that.
Well, they
Like,
did say that they were going to try and patent that idea of that Stranding genre. Like they were going to try and make more in that
yeah.
genre of
Well,
games. Like,
Hideo Kojima, I reckon, like he'll sort of continue from that
well,
on the
they
sequels
wanted
and.
because it was like the fact that it became a genre. Like it's actually a genre
Mm,
now. Like it's not just a game. Like that concept of that is a genre. So we could see other games that they're going to make that aren't set in that setting, but it's going to be the same kind of concept. So
yeah,
you have people transferring
like
things across and
world
exploring and
interactivity from different,
yeah,
mm,
and
which is pretty
exploration and
fucking
stuff.
cool,
So
I think.
it'd be interesting to see that in other concepts, like what else they could do with it. Like
Because I've just realized if you wait till now to play Death Stranding,
it could be a lot of stuff.
everyone's built shortcuts for the whole game. You're fucking good to just play it.
That's actually kind
Like,
of
you don't have
smart.
to climb. You just climb ladders, which is still hard because
Yeah,
the rain can still do stuff. But
yeah, you can. Yeah, it's
you still got
slipping.
BTs to watch out for. That
But
game
maybe
scares me. I hated it.
I haven't gone back to playing it yet.
I was walking through a little forest,
Yeah.
and right in the middle of the
Oh,
forest was BTs. Like,
I know which one you. Oh, fuck that.
it's carrying stuff down to a little tower. It's
It's at the start of the game.
yeah. I'm like, I was like sneaking. It's like,
Dude, I had like full maxed fucking shit, so I was struggling to carry everything because
it's like
I
Dave's
was
got a
just
clay,
collecting
like,
shit, and
fuck.
now I'm like walking really slow, and I'm like, and I'm trying to crouch through everywhere, not make noise, and I'm like, and I'm like, just because I was just lugged to shit, and then once I got there, I was like, oh, this is fine.
Yeah, but then when you go back, you get done by the BT. Like,
Oh.
fucking lag it. It's cool how the world just goes to shit. It's like,
It's really cool how they do it.
it's so seamless.
Have you jumped into the BT stuff? It's so fun. Like the
You mean
other
the BT
not them themselves. It's that
The big boss fights.
the slime pool things that appear like random. The world goes
Yeah,
fuck.
that's what they try and pull you down. Like,
Yeah, it goes weird. The game goes weird.
like it just fills you with this black goo, and they're trying to pull you down. Your fucking leg. And
Yeah,
there's nothing
I
in your
just went
legs
with
and-
it, and it goes fucking weird. There's like whole sequences and stuff. It's
Did you
like
get to a boss fight though?
nah.
I
Oh,
got to one of the first ones, and the whole world just goes into that, and like things are sinking. You're like, trying to get high ground to
Yeah, yeah.
shoot things, and things like going under.
it's fucking trippy. But because you don't really die. Like that's the thing too.
No, if you die, it creates a big fucking crater in the earth.
Yeah.
and
So
it's
you
just
don't.
there.
It's just a crater in that spot. It doesn't. You don't actually die. Like it just leaves a big whopping hole in the map.
Yeah, it's fucking cool, man. Like, oh, I don't want to spoil it for anyone because
It's a good game. I need to get back and play it.
Yeah,
Just
maybe a
time
walking
consuming.
sim, but it's way more than that.
Mm.
Like, there's just combat, so
Yeah.
they've added more things now. I want to get the robot legs,
Robot legs. Oh, that's the other thing I want to.
so you can run. You don't go. Yeah. You don't go
Stability.
side to side as often.
That's another thing I want to talk about. I just remembered. Halo Infinite doesn't come with the full game on the disc. So you have a disc. So if you don't have internet or anything like that, it's dumb. It doesn't work. Because you need to chuck the disc in and download that initial install before you can even play the game offline. Like it's so bad that you need that
That's
initial.
what Xbox have done for the whole last gen as well. Like, you had to play. You had to be connected to the net to play.
Like
stupid.
once, it just needs that initial, and then you're fine usually.
And people who don't have internet can't play
Like
anything.
what happened to
unless
buying
they-
games straight off the bat, having the full thing, and just chucking it in and being able to play straight from the bat?
PlayStation?
Like yeah, I know there's like day one patches, but like you could still chuck the game in and still play it. Like
The day one patches are just to initiate like you've got the game, you can now play it. That's all they are.
sometimes, yeah, most of them, yeah.
That's why they're
There are
like
others.
a gig or so. Like,
Yeah.
they're just pointless.
And that's well, the Halo had the same kind of thing, but it's like a 15 fucking gig update.
Yeah, well, I tried to play because I'm like, oh, I downloaded Halo. I'm like, oh, I've got to download another 20 gig.
Yeah, it's like
I
here's
said
2
didn't play
gig.
the campaign from the start.
Yeah, here's
It's
2
like-
gig, and then here's like 20 gig on top of that.
And
Whatever.
then the one after that for something else. I'm like,
And the worst problem is
done.
too is it's like it got to the download. I already had it installed because most of it was the multiplayer, and so I ran it through the Xbox. It's like so, and you know how it has the ready to start at this point, kind of certain point. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, it's ready to start now. Click that. Still not ready to start because it's still got to install, but you could do everything else, which I could have already done in the first place. Like,
I've got to mention here as well, if you're on PC, and you could get the Infinite through Game Pass. There's a little bug where you can't play it sometimes. Like after one boot up, after that it just cuts you off.
Yeah.
You got to go through like settings and stuff. But I'll probably link it in the Twitter. I'll put a picture up just so you've actually got to reset the app and then install it again, which you don't have to install it, but it says install. So you click that and you can play it. It's stupid.
It's just dumb.
On Steam it works fine.
I'm not surprised. But anyway,
I don't hate Microsoft, but they're getting that way.
They operate some dumb shit. They don't know. They don't seem to know how to set things up. Get out of my face, Jesus. Flies, man, flies.
Flies,
I
man.
might need to put my fan. I'm starting to sweat.
I was doing that earlier. Also, Insomniac added 2 No Way Home suits to Spider-Man Remastered.
Yes, the hybrid suit and that black and gold suit.
Yes.
Which is like it's like the strange suit
somewhere, I guess, on the Twitter and Instagram.
Yeah, I'll put them up on the Instagram. Definitely for
what
sure.
else is there?
I'll have to go
Sonic
through these
2.
as well. We've done that, yeah.
Comes out April 8th as well. Next week.
Yeah. It's not too far away.
And that's all I've got there.
Alright.
I did find this, a whole movie list for next year, and so of all
Jesus.
cool movies. I'll put that on a social somewhere.
Put that up on the socials. I'll put it up on the Instagram as well. I've got to start plugging more. I got to remind myself, get back into the socials again. I've just had no time for things, especially through Christmas. I'm like having no time for anything, so it's fucking me over. Feeling like shit by the end of the day comes. Like I feel like death. Like I'm done. I'm done and buggered. Like I'm ready to fucking cark it. Like I'm like, yep. Like I'm going to bed after this. Watch a few videos and go to bed because it is late already. It's nearly midnight.
Yeah.
It's past
Crazy,
midnight for you.
It's nearly 1. Oh, 12:30.
Yeah.
12:31.
So what I'm thinking of doing as well with the I don't think I want to do a bazillion different like posts for these things. So what I think I'll do is on the Instagram as well. I might just put up the winners for each category, maybe, or just what do you reckon? Should I do like just like the photos of each?
On Insta, just
because I'm thinking, do I do the category and show the winner and the nominees, or do I just? What do you reckon we should do? Or do you reckon?
The winner and the nom just in the one, because we're having the one frame, hopefully.
Yeah, I can show like the 5 different things, like put it in the one thing, yeah. So because I don't want to do like slide through, like have different like, I'll figure it out
because they got one win. Like,
I can figure. I'll figure it out. I'll sort out
10.
You guys don't need to listen to that part. But what we're gonna do now is we're gonna get on to the fucking nominees and the winners and all that shit here. So we're gonna go through the list. I sat through.
We do the boring part afterwards,
and then we'll go through the video. So if you want to stick around for that, stick around for that. So. We've got the whole list. I've got the winners and the nominees. So we're going to go through... We're doing it a little bit different this year. So we're just going to go through the winners for each category. And we're going to discuss who they... like, and talk about who they went up against. So we're going to talk about the winner and then the nominees in the sense of, like, just comparing. So you guys get an understanding, like, what we're going to actually be doing. Not just be, like, announcing stuff and be like, who we reckon got it. And then being like, oh, this was who got it. It's fucking weird. You guys already know. We already know. You guys are bound to know. It happened yesterday. Whatever it is. Time fucking... so let's go through this list anyway. So, I cut out half the shit as well. This is all just gaming. None of that other shit with the esports, because we don't fucking really care.
Yeah, we took
Nothing about content creators. We don't care about that. We're our own content creators. We win Content Creator Game of the Year in our eyes.
We just want the damn games.
So, we're out the games. So, on to the Ashes. Alright, actually, I might give myself a little slurpy spritzer because my throat's going to be needing it.
Right?
Alright.
So many voice cracks today.
Oh, man. So, most anticipated game got Elden Ring. Wait, is that English?
Got Elden Ring.
Don't even bear with me. Don't even bear with me here, okay? So yeah, Elden Ring got most anticipated game. It went up against God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, Starfield, and Breath of the Wild 2. I can understand that because Elden Ring has been pretty hyped, and a lot of people have been pretty keen for it. Like, I'm not like, yeah, it's really close. Like, me personally, I've like kind of been into like those kind of games, but looking at this, it does look pretty cool, and I'm kind of hyped myself, even though I most probably won't get it and won't play it. I'm kind of like hyped for it. Yeah,
I'm dead. Fuck
like
this.
I've tried playing a lot of the others, and I kind of like them, but it's not really my kind of game. not necessarily hard. It's just not really my kind of game. Like I don't really.
Now you got to pay attention the whole fucking time. Which one little lack and you're dead.
Yeah.
One little lapse of judgment,
Yep.
you're
Because you can get
dead.
fucked up. Like you can. Like it is hard. Like you can get fucked up. But it's yeah. I just the whole concept. Like I like the idea of it. It's just not every game is for
It's just
everyone.
that combat system. It's so good.
Mm. So I mean, it's
Which
not. It's
this is like
understandable.
Dark Souls. So be
So like I
careful.
said, with what it's going up against, I can kind of understand. Breath of the Wild 2 is pretty hyped, but that kind of has died off. People
It
aren't really
hasn't
talking
shown
about it.
nothing since 2019.
That's exactly it. I mean, Starfield did themselves in the foot because that's now an Xbox exclusive, so they've just lost half the interest. So
And
people
they've
aren't
just
even hyped for it
shown
now.
cinematic trailer.
Exactly.
That's
I
it.
mean, you're really advertising Ragnarok and Horizon to PlayStation here, which I mean we've already had the hype for it. The hype's there. It's gone again. Like we've already know what's coming.
Well,
We're
I'm still
keen for
hyped
it.
because Horizon comes out February. So
Like I'm keen for it, but I can understand where it's not most anticipated across the board. I guess.
yeah.
Like people
I
are
mean,
really.
God of War was last year. That was most anticipated. But
Yeah.
then they got delayed, and so everyone's like,
So that's exactly because we already know they're coming next year. So that the
well, Horizon
anticipation.
got delayed. That's why as well. Like, that
That's
would be
something.
already out now.
Yeah, it should have been. So that's why I feel the anticipation is not there now because we know they're coming out. Like they're coming out next month, kind of thing. Like they're coming out the month, whatever it is. Like they're here.
Yeah.
So there's no the anticipation's kind of like we're not really anticipated now. Where like Elden Ring is what next month, isn't it?
That's
As
been
well.
teased since what 2017,
But like that's
2016. Like,
actually had hype for a while, and people have been following that hype. Like it's a little bit different, I guess. It's just more like
well,
they
it's got
talked about the right
story
time,
by
it died
George
off.
R. R.
Like that.
Martin. Like, people are keen.
So I mean, it's weird to try and you can try to say, oh, it's the same kind of. It was like kind of, but they did it the right kind of. Talked about it when they needed to, not just like overhyped it a bit.
People have now played it. That puts their anticipation up here
Yeah,
because they had the open betas and stuff. Like,
it looks good. It looks good.
it does.
What have we other here? We got the Kina Bridge of Spirits got best debuting indie, which
that's
I
pretty
mean it
fucking
looks
good.
good. It looks good as well, and that's been having. Well, we remember seeing that a while back, didn't we? We looked at a thing of that.
I was watching David Jaffe and he quit playing because it was like Dark Souls.
Oh, really?
It's like an indie Dark Souls, like
cool.
for kids.
There seems, like I said, that genre. There seems to be a lot of that lately. Like that genre is starting to
Oh,
become
it's
more
good
of
though.
an
Like, it
RPG.
needs more. It needs more games, but this. I mean, it's not exactly like that. But like, the bosses need precise hits. Like he was trying to hit a thing on his chest. You had to get it directly smack bang in the middle with a bow.
Oh, that's where the jokes were coming from. Yep, I know the memes now. There's a lot of memes talking
Yeah.
about that. Yeah, it's kind of funny.
I mean, it makes just get a better aim. Like, come on.
Yeah. Once you know, like you know
Hit
what
it.
you're doing, you just gotta hit that aim, like you said
Yeah.
before. But that went up against the Artful Escape, the Forgotten City, Sable, and Valheim. I mean, Valheim's been out for a fair while now as well. I mean, half the other ones I'm like, yeah, I don't
That
really
came out
know.
this year. Like, when did that come out? Like, it's been
Early,
ages. It
early.
feels like.
Yeah, I remember we got onto it like when it first came out, and I haven't really gone back
It's
to
like
it.
it's like it was last year.
It feels like that. That's how this year feels. Which is interesting.
Like, quick
Like
but long.
it's
Weird.
interesting. I can't really compare with the other games because I never really looked into them.
Wait,
per
what? Are
se.
they? Oh, the Forgotten City. Was it?
The Forgotten City, yeah.
I was watching a someone finish that whole game in like 9 minutes. The devs were reacting to
Speedrun?
a 9 minute playthrough. He skipped most of the game,
Wow, they can actually do that.
and they were amazed I left that many holes in the game. They're like, I'm kind of amazed and sad.
Yeah, they should have really checked the game a little
Like,
bit.
who finds these? Who remembers where everything is?
But the fact that it's like so recent too, because that wouldn't.
Yep. Yeah, he was popping through like cave walls, going over the map, going through the map, going under the map, everything just to get through
I
levels.
might have to watch that. I might watch that after. So was the speedrun for Forgotten City.
Yeah,
I might have looked at that
the
afterwards.
the Devriak one.
Yep.
They were in awe of it. Like, they were amazed.
That people could find these things and figure it and remember
Because
it.
you had to talk to certain people to progress the story. Yep. To
Interesting.
unlock things, and they found ways around it.
Oh, cheeky. I've got to watch this. It Takes Two got best multiplayer. That went up against.
That makes sense.
It
too.
makes, especially with the nominees too. In my opinion, kind of makes sense in my opinion.
Been
where
fuck all multiplayer games this year.
there has yeah, because I mean it went up against Back for Blood, was it Knockout City, Monster Hunter Rise, New World, and Valheim. I kind of understand. I can kind of understand.
I
I
hear
mean,
nothing of New World anymore.
yeah, that died off real quick. That hype for that's died. Like I said, Valheim was good,
Back
but
for Blood,
it's
that's a big. That's a. You play it once and you're done. Well, same as It Takes Two, but like that's got more interaction.
there's a
I've
lot
seen the
there.
gameplay. You've got to work as a team, like to do puzzles and
That's actually a pretty
like,
solid game though. Like It Takes Two is actually like a really solid game.
which we did say before stream that we might stream it one day. We'll get
Mm.
it, and
We might look at playing it together. So that
if
could be a
you
thing.
if you want to watch some fun of raging or something.
Yeah, who knows how we're gonna go with that.
Oh no, I
Um,
didn't think of that. We should have bought the physical editions. Game of the Year's going to raise the price like double,
yeah, true. Did not think about it.
like it did to Sekiro. That's like $100 now.
I know. That's why I end up getting. That's like same as Ghost of Tsushima. That was kind of the same as well. That's been sitting up there in price.
That's because of the director's edition, director's cut.
But
That's not because it never won Game of the Year. So
no. But I
it
mean, in the
was
sense of good
Last of
games,
Us.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
in the sense of good games, I was thinking of in
Oh,
my head.
actually, Last of Us didn't go up in price, did it? It came down like 20
They
bucks.
came down pretty cheap. I bought it for like $20 at one point.
I just saw the fly just in.
Yeah.
The camera.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was
Fucking
funny.
bastards.
Like,
I was like one of the bastards the other day. I was like, actually, no, it was yesterday. I was having a shit. I actually didn't tell you I was talking to you guys, but I was having a shit. The fucking,
wait,
I was,
what?
yeah, you guys didn't even know. I was sitting there on the toilet talking to you guys as well, and fucking the
You're
fly.
playing Rocket League?
I think so.
Who knew?
I
Not
just,
me.
I just kept casually along like nothing was happening. But there was like a fly, like I feel him like nibbling on my ankle. Like he landed on me, and I could feel him like sucking on my skin. I was like, get the
Flies
fuck
love
off.
bathrooms, man.
Oh, dirty fucker. Um.
Right?
Anyway, I'm going off sidetracked with this
I
fucking.
digress, you meant to say.
I digress.
I digress.
I'm getting sidetracked. Best racing game went to Forza Horizon 5. That went up against F1 2021. Well, I mean, it's weird that I say best racing. It's not technically best racing. It's best racing and sports because the only sports game in this was FIFA 22.
Which I know how that goes.
Hot Wheels Unleashed and Riders Republic. I'm a bit
Hot Wheels,
skeptical.
man.
I'm a bit skeptical because Hot Wheels was good, but looking at Riders Republic, I was actually very impressed with that game. I felt more inclined that should have, like, looking at gameplay and what people have posted for Forza Horizon 5, I was like, this game
That's
could
just
be a little bit
Forza
better.
Horizon 4, just different setting.
I kind of prefer Forza Horizon 4 over 5 with the way it looks and feel and things you did. I kind of felt 4 was more innovating than what 5 has been, but that's just my opinion.
Because the jump from 3 to 4 is big, like
Yeah, and
Horizon
then
3 to 4.
And then I felt like 5 went backwards, and I'm like, I feel like 5's the in-between transition between 3 and 4.
Yeah.
Like, that's where it would make sense, but it's not gone. It's gone, huh, huh. Like,
It's all like, huh, and it's leveled out. Like, it's just like,
yeah,
it's just in a different setting. Like
It's
from
just-
England to...
But I don't
it
even know if that
England?
the seasons. Like,
Wasn't
that was cool.
Forza Horizon 4 Australia?
No, that was 3. 4 was in, like,
3.
England, Europe.
I didn't even play 4 then. Fuck,
It
I
was
just
good.
played
It had
3.
the seasons, man. The seasons changed. That was really cool.
Oh, yeah, I remember that, hearing about that.
That was actually really cool. Like, the roads were different, but depending on the seasons. And I need to go back and play
Yeah.
that. I need to go back and play that. My character looks
I
goofy.
mean, we got Gran Turismo coming out March, so look out, Forza.
So that's why I was a bit skeptical that got best racing. I guess people liked it, but I guess maybe I've got a feeling that all the Xbox.
More people played it.
I don't think a lot of people honestly played Forza Horizon. I feel like it could have been rigged voted, honestly.
I mean, Hot Wheels, that game is so
you gotta
good.
you gotta think about it, though. Forza Horizon 5
Only
was
just
only
came
on
out.
Xbox and PC, while Hot Wheels was on everything across the board.
People loved it. Gave it like
Riders
10 out of
Republic
10s and
was
stuff.
on everything across the board. FIFA is on everything across the board. Like, it's a bit suspicious that you got all these games that are on all platforms with more audience to vote, but you got Forza Horizon 5 that only has like
You say that about many games, though.
2 platforms. It's just like, it's a bit weird.
What a game of the year.
Hmm?
But then again, that's just a phenomenal game. But I digress there.
But yeah, so I don't know. That's why I'm a bit. That's just
uh,
my opinion, and personally, I
yeah,
feel like Riders. I didn't play Riders Republic, but looking at how that game,
I
what they
played it.
did, that looked good. Like I kind of still want to get it. Like it actually looks really good.
It what kills it is lack of diversity, though. Like it's the
Yep.
same thing.
Yeah. I just think it
Like
looked
I was
like a
like,
fun
yeah, this
game
is
to.
cool, but then it's like I've done everything in the first
People just do their
couple
own
hours.
things after a while. Because I watch a lot of videos of people just doing their own thing where they just like. They'll be like racing on the bike and then take air, and once they like
Yeah,
gotten, they like go up a ramp, they do a backflip, and then like gliding and like yeah, and then
it's
they
so
like,
fucking
and then
good.
they swoop up, and then they're like back in the bike, and they're like, ah, and then they
As
like
you
change.
say that, I was playing Horizon 5. They did that exact same thing.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I was in my because I got the Bronco.
Yeah.
Well, I was in the Ford Bronco going downhill. The plane dropped me off, and then it dropped off two people on bikes. They were on like mountain bikes or something. And then they ditched the bikes and just wingsuited down. I'm like,
Wait, what?
this feels familiar.
Really?
And then they got back on bikes. I'm like, how, is,
Was
where'd
that
the bikes come from?
was that in Forza?
Yeah,
What the hell? I
I
feel
don't
like they're
know.
ripping off Riders Republic there.
I don't know what it was. It could have been planned way before that though. But like two in the 1 year, two people did the same thing. Like
Yeah.
they're on bike, they went over big jumps and just glided down to
Transformers.
another bike that I don't know where it came from.
Just out of their backpack, out of their prison wallets.
Out of the prison wallet and just fucking unstretched it. Um, oh my,
Uh, anyway,
yeah, dimension prison wallet.
I got to when I can. So the best Age of Empires 4 got best sim slash strategy. Fairly understandable. It went up against Evil Genius 2, World Domination, Humankind, Inscription, and Flight Simulator.
Yeah, definitely Age of Empires.
I
Well,
kind of,
Ingenious just came out like a week or so ago, so that makes sense why no
hmm.
one really
I mean,
voted
I
for
kind of
that.
almost expected Flight Simulator with all the hype behind it, but Age of Empires 4
But
must
but,
have been
but
pretty solid.
who's playing that compared to Age of Empires?
I don't know. There's especially a lot of people playing it, but then I don't know. I've not really
Yeah,
heard
it's
many
on
people.
Xbox now.
I haven't really heard many people talk about playing Age of Empires 4, and here we are. Like,
No, but everyone wanted that for so long.
hmm.
Then they got it and they jizzed themselves.
Huh. Um, It Takes Two got got best family game.
Uh,
Yeah, coming off of that.
oh my god.
That was up
Yeah,
against
family game, Daz.
yeah. It Takes Two.
Oh, family game. Come on.
They went up against Mario Party Superstars, New Pokemon
No one
Snap,
plays that.
Super Mario 3D World Bowser Fury, and WarioWare Get It Together. I mean, can't understand. It's weird that's like trying to
All
compare against
Nintendo.
Mario Party Superstars when that only just came out. Like, quickly chuck it in
Did
the
it?
list. It's like that only just came out. That's only been out for like not even a month. I feel like.
Famous Forza came out end of November.
Hmm.
No, was it this month?
Forza had a bit more runtime,
Not by March.
but yeah, it's just weird. But It Takes Two has had like a longer run. Like,
That's been out for nearly the whole year.
hmm.
And people loved it.
Um,
Every time I see someone play it,
Oh, it
they're
does look
fucking
good.
laughing
Like
their ass
I've
off.
always wanted to play it, but I was just like, I'll get around to it
You just need
eventually.
the other person though. That's the thing. And if no one's on, you're just like, oh,
We'll
like
figure it out. We'll figure it
crazy.
out. Guilty Gear Strive got best fighting. That went up
That looks
against.
good.
They went up against Demon Slayer, Melty Blood Type Lumina, Nickelodeon All Star Brawl, Virtual Fighter Ultimate Showdown.
Yeah, that just came out too. Like, why are you comparing that with something that's been
Like,
out for like
yeah, like
half a year or so?
that's only
Like,
just started rolling out, especially with like the Nickelodeon All Stars. Like, I'm enjoying it.
not even on disc yet, is it? Like, is
Yeah,
it
yeah.
on
That only just came out. Oh, it came out. Was it recently? Like, start of
this
December.
week? Yeah, this week I think.
No, last week, week before.
Oh,
End of November,
yeah,
start
but
of
still,
December.
like, it just came out. Like, fuck. Oh,
But it had been out digitally for like a month.
give games a chance.
Like the digital version was out for a whole month before it came physical.
I had no idea Guilty Gear was even a fighting game until like last month.
But like most of these things here, the games I have
And
were
it just
anime,
looks like
were like
looks
anime
like-
related.
Tekken, just like Street Fighter style. Like,
Yeah.
Which, I mean,
Um,
King of Fighters, I think, is coming out next year too.
yeah,
King of Fighters 6, I think?
something like
6?
that. Tales of Arise got best role playing game. That was
Just
up
playing.
against Cyberpunk 2077, Monster Hunter Rise, Scarlet Nexus, and Shin Megami Tensei 5. I feel like we should make our own list. Should we make our own list like for our end of year? Do we want to do a whole list?
Well, for next year. Wait,
Well,
oh,
for
you mean
our list of like we were
what
talking
we
before.
what we liked, or
Yeah, what we like for the year. I think we'll do a whole list. We're talking about doing
Wait,
our
you
own
played
game.
fuck all?
I mean,
Your list
looking
be
through
like
some of these
this
lists.
big.
Well, going through some of these lists and some of these games. I mean, I played fuck all, but I could like you would already kind of already know what I would have on my list. But
Best ongoing game, Fortnite. Best shooter, Fortnite. Best racing sim, Fortnite.
you're not wrong actually,
See?
because it has racing simulations in it.
Man.
You can do
Oh
everything
my
in
god.
Fortnite. That's that. You could have that as the best fishing game.
Oh, that's Far Cry. Best
Fortnite.
fishing game. It's Far Cry. You can catch more fish.
Oh, how many fish have you got in Far Cry?
I had to fish in every fucking game I was platinuming. I caught like 100 fish.
Fortnite has like 40 different types of fish.
Yeah. So it's Far Cry.
Fucking ridiculous.
There's like 10 different types of trout.
That was such a grind last season. Anyway,
Rainbow trout. Something
again, I
trout,
digress.
something trout.
I digress. I digress.
Yeah. I digress. Wait, fuck.
Metroid Dread got best action adventure. Which is a bit strange. Okay, that's my opinion anyway.
Yeah,
That
but
was up against.
in the defense, there's really fuck all that came out this
Well,
year for
in that, well, I was like, because what was up against in that category was Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, Psychonauts 2, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, and Resident Evil Village.
All three of them last ones are better than Metroid.
That's what I'm thinking.
Nintendo fans, man.
That's what I'm thinking. We might have our own Beardy Bros category at the end, like for the end of year episode.
Right?
Returnal got best action game, which kind of makes sense with what it went up against a bit too. With one tight knit, in my opinion. Even though I haven't played it, went up against Back for Blood, Chivalry 2, Deathloop, and Far Cry 6.
Deathloop and Far Cry. Then Far Cry now is an RPG, so
Like I see Deathloop being the action game though, like being like how big that.
yeah, but it's only on PS5 when.
Yeah.
Oh,
very
actually,
limited numbers.
so's
Returnal.
Returnal.
So-
Yeah, more people were hyped for Returnal. Like it seemed like,
New-
like
well,
Deathloop had
yeah.
its hype, but now it's just gone down in
Yeah.
hype. Like people like it, but it's a niche game like Returnal. Like it's kind of the same thing. They're both time loops. Like,
Yeah.
like they're literally the same thing. Just one's a bullet hell and one's a stealthy shooter.
Yeah, ironically enough.
They're both time looping.
Yeah.
Although Deathloop Story is fun. Like I was playing that, I was having fun with it. I kicked a guy off a fucking cliff. There's literally a trophy you get for doing that. It's Sparta kick or something. It's like bam. Ah!
That's pretty funny.
He went splat.
Oh god.
The AI in that game's bugged though. Like it's bad.
Yeah.
Like it. Yeah, the AI is general arcane AI. You can easily cheese them.
Yep.
Which
That's
the one in Returnal, they're fucking smart. You die in a
Yeah.
second.
Those things are freaking. I've watched you play it many times, and they just things like ridiculous. Which
Well,
makes
it's
sense. Like this is
non-stop.
thing. Which makes sense because Returnal's pretty innovative. Like with what they brought to the
It's
table.
its own game. Like it's not a genre game. Like it's its own thing. There's nothing else
It's
like it.
new, innovative. Like it's a whole.
Just like Death Stranding. It's its own
Mm,
thing.
exactly.
Like it's not a. They call it a roguelike.
Roguelike.
But it's not.
It's a new
It
form
is, but
of it.
it's got
It's a
elements
new
of
form.
one.
It's a new form of roguelike. So
It's so good. Everyone play it. Get a PS5. Play it. You won't. You
just
may
don't
rage.
buy them from scalpers, please.
Yeah, don't pay scalpers. Scalpers can suck a dick. If you're a scalper and you're a fan, I'll still
That
like
was
you.
like a person today, actually, a little slight segue for a second. Someone today was like, I wanted to buy one of the new consoles, but I didn't want to pay $800 for one. And I'm like, how much cheaper are you thinking you're going to get one? Because that's how much they are normally, basically.
Yeah,
Like,
750, 800.
yeah.
Where are they getting this from?
So I'm like, how would you not pay anything cheaper than that? Like, what are you thinking? Like, that's the price of a
800.
console.
I'd take it. If it's a
Yeah.
PS5, I'd take it. Xbox, just get a PC for that.
I just wouldn't be paying over 1,000 for one.
Nah, I
Nine
wouldn't pay
hundred.
1200 for.
900 would be cutting it in my
Well,
books.
Xboxes aren't really that pricey. Like the
Hmm.
Series X isn't that like PS5s are between 12 and 1500.
Yeah.
It's like
It's ridiculous.
why? And I've seen Series X's for what 900, which
Yeah. 900 is
I'd
not
pay
that bad.
I'd
It's a
pay
little
that.
bit more than normal. Like, that's only a little fraction. It's
150 bucks. Like just
yeah.
save an extra week of pay or something. Like
Yeah.
if you really need it, pay that, but don't go higher. If it's 1,000, don't touch it.
So I think that's the good thing, though. I guess if you buy from like some reputable places, if they are trying to sell it with like
Mhm.
that extra price, at least you've got a
Well, that's
warranty
why
to it.
things are now doing bundles.
Mm.
Like it might be $1,000, but you get a
Mm.
few games, controller, headset, or something. Like
Yeah.
they'll put that price to what all that
Well, a lot of
is.
people end up saying that they've been getting their consoles just through like their like phone providers, like
Oh
Telstra and
yeah,
Optus and stuff like that, and Vodafone, because they're offering like the if you do something, you can like pay for a thing, and that's the only way they've been able to get consoles like within a week. You know, go through them. I feel like I'm wondering
it's
like,
also a scam by 'em because
and that's why
you're
I'm getting me
paying
too.
more
I'm like,
over
that's what gets me
time.
too. It's just like no one can get consoles, but yet like these three companies have got like consoles on hand ready to go.
They
Like,
would have had it for ages though.
I'm wondering how many did they buy up to like stack onto
Mm.
to do these promotional deals. I'm like,
They're probably sitting on ones from last year still.
yeah, who knows? Because they got so many of them.
They probably are sitting on there just like, come on,
We've
please
been
buy
almost
these.
contemplating it because
Oh no, get a PS5 from like Telstra or
well, the
something.
partner's mum's like actually on a plan
Oh.
through Vodafone, and they have that deal where you could pay the extra thing on your plan. And I'm like, wonder if we should just do that and pay the extra like $10, $20 on top of their plan, just pay it ourselves. Oh god!
Oh, fuck. What
Scared
is that? Is that
it's
a
the
fly? I
yeah.
see its wings on.
That scared the shit out of me. I just saw it on the camera. Like, what the fuck's going on? I thought someone was standing behind me. It was like the fly on the fucking camera.
That was
Oh,
horrendous. That was fucking hideous. I was like, dang, it just started moving down. Like, what the
yeah. I was
fuck?
like, what the fuck's going on? It gave me a mini heart attack almost. I was like,
How did it know to land on the fucking lens?
I didn't expect that. But
You're
anyway, so I'm
probably
thinking I
checking
might
itself out. What is this?
breaking through the list. I'm thinking that's what I might try and do to try and get my hands on a console.
Get a PS5 through fucking Vodafone.
Yeah.
That sounds weird, doesn't it?
Pay the extra 10
Hey
$20.
Vodafone, can I get a PS5? Thanks.
Pay for
Can I
everything
get a
else.
Series S? Thanks. Excellent.
Getting off sidetracked again as always. We always digress.
Everyone who listens knows.
I know they're gonna know that we're gonna segue. Um, Resident Evil 4 got best VR/AR. Uh, oh god, did Jim freeze? Jim froze. Oh, you
I froze.
did
What the
freeze.
fuck?
You froze in this.
You're like,
Yeah, you were like this.
that's funny shit.
And I'm like,
I'm like, what's my Discord doing that lately? It's
oh,
weird.
it's buggy.
I swear,
Because
Windows broke it.
because what I thought happened was I said Resident Evil 4 and you're like confused.
Resident 4 best VR game or something, was it?
Yeah, Resident Evil 4 got best VR/AR. That was up against Hitman 3 VR. I Expect You to Die VR, 2 VR, Lone Echo 2 VR, and Sniper Elite VR.
It's because that's the best one of them. Like,
Hmm.
who plays Hitman VR? I've got it. I haven't played it.
A lot of people want it.
How do you play
I've
it?
heard
I
some
mean,
people
it is in
talk
first
about getting
person, though.
VR to play Hitman 3 in VR. I'm like, what?
Yeah, because you can get your thing and just go, and you're in first person doing it.
It's so weird. I've
Like,
never,
you're an assassinate in VR. Like,
Yeah.
how cool is that?
I don't know.
It's like,
I was like confused for a second. I just saw this black thing to my eye. Might have been my hair. I was like, what the fuck?
you're fucking scaring yourself
Oh.
after the fly debacle.
Yeah. This one was funny. We talked about this earlier on before the potty, which we were confused because it was kind of funny because it kind of makes sense when it was the innovation in accessibility presented by Chevron. We're like, what the fuck? I mean, it's kind of obvious once you realize who won the friggin' bloody award. No wonder it was in it friggin' presented by Chevron because the award went to fucking
Forza.
Forza
I
Horizon
got a
5.
question. Is it Forza or Forza? It's Forza, right? Not
Forza.
Forza?
Forza.
No, it's Forza.
Yeah, it's za Forza, Forza.
Forza. It's
There's no
Forza.
T. There's no T
No, people said it Forza.
because they're friggin' retarded.
I'm gonna Google. I'm gonna fucking Google that.
Forza.
I wanna get a. Well, you continue on. I'm gonna get a clear fucking
Yeah,
definition.
get a Forza. Forzies. Forza Horizon. You listen to the AIs. They say Forza. Forza Horizon 5. That was up against Far Cry 6, Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, and The Veil Shadow of the Crown. But it's just kind of funny when
Oh,
it's,
it's Forza. Forza.
they don't say it in the game themselves. They pronounce it as Forza. People
Yeah,
that
I know.
read for things in the game go Forza.
The British pronunciation is Fawtsuh.
Oh, wait,
Forza. Forza.
wait,
Yeah,
what? How did they spell it?
Fawtsu. No, it sounds like
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, how's
Fawtsuh.
it?
Forza. That's how I've always known it.
No, not at all.
Forza.
That makes no sense. The English language does not make that sound like that. Forza. Like the word
American
F-O-R,
pronunciation
Forza.
is Forza, but
Yeah.
Forza is British. What?
Yeah, that makes no
Go,
sense.
go check that Forza Horizon 4 because they'll probably say Forza
No!
because that's in
The
Britain.
AI that talks over the announcer and that says Forza.
What?
Yeah. The female announcer's like, yo, Forza Horizon. That's
Hang
retarded.
on. Hang on. For nearly 14 years since the series debut on the original Xbox, players have debated how to pronounce Forza. Is it Forza or Forza? In an attempt to settle the debate, the Forza social media team weighed in on Twitter, and they'd really, really like you to know that it's Forza. It's Forza. I thought so.
But that just sounds retarded. Forza.
Forza.
What does
Forza.
that even mean? What is even the word? What does the word Forza mean?
What? Forza? I don't fucking know.
It's a
I don't
made-up
know.
word out of all things, though. Like, that's what gets me, too, with that name Forza. Like, Horizon, that's a word. That makes
Forza.
sense.
Forza. Yeah, but Forza Horizon. That makes
But
sense.
Forza, like, but remember the other game's just called Forza Motorsports.
Yeah,
Who's
Forza Motorsports.
who's this Forza? Like, who's Forza? Like,
I don't know. I don't know.
who is this
Yeah,
person?
because there's Forza Motorsport 7 and shit, isn't there?
Yeah, like, and they don't do
6,
those.
I
They
mean.
don't really do those games anymore because, like,
Yeah, but here it is. It's legit a Forza. That's how I've always known it. Like when I was a kid, playing the original Forzas. It's crazy, I know. It's fucking Forza. Forza. It's a Z,
yeah,
not
was it?
Sa. It's Forza. Yeah, it comes from the fucking developers
Ah, okay,
themselves. What?
okay. It's an Italian word. The Italian word of the
Oh,
day, Forza, which is an Italian word which is the meaning of force or power.
yeah, Forza. Oh, that makes sense.
So realistically, if you were to like Forza Horizon, you'd be like Force Horizon, Force Motorsports, or Power Motorsports. That kind of makes sense.
Are they,
Wait, then what is
are the
the?
are the devs Italian then? Like the original devs? Are they from Italy? Are they Italian developer team?
I don't know.
I just had to put it up there. I just had to say it. We've been saying it wrong for a while. It's not Forza, it's Forza. I was wondering because I'm like, I hear different people say it.
Trying to
Some
find
say
the actual.
Forza, some say Forza. Don't make me get it back up. I will show you the damn potty what it says.
No, I'm trying to find the actual Italian pronunciation, not their pronunciation.
Yeah, it's Forza. It's Forza.
I'm trying to quickly find the Italian.
Do you know the Italian? They put fucking T's and F's and everything. Well, not everything, but but yeah, it's just Forza to say that.
How to pronounce
I've said it both ways for years. I just never knew. I never worried about googling it until now. I should have, but don't worry, Des.
I
Don't
don't know.
worry about it.
It's weird. I'm just like I'm kind of curious what the actual Italian. I'm gonna look at this up later. I'm gonna have to look up later. Don't get
Hmm.
too distracted. I'm really like need to figure that. Like I actually want to know what the actual Italian pronunciation of it is. Not there. You know what I mean? Like I actually want to know. Like I'm gonna look at that up later. I typed on one thing and there was a Google video with a AI translator saying voice translator and it goes how to pronounce Forza Italia. It's like and then it waits for a few seconds and it goes Forza Italia. It's like the same thing it just said before. Like it's no different. Um,
Italian pronunciation. How to say Forza? It's Forza. For
Forza,
fuck's sake.
Forza, Forza Italiano.
I'm gonna listen to something real quick
Is
because
it-
I've got the pronunciation here. It's a little 25-second video.
Oh no, the orange background.
Yellow. Why? What happened?
Watch it.
Forza Italia. That's a fucking robot. That doesn't know shit.
Did you watch it all?
No. Wait. What?
So basically, it's the exact same AI voice for the whole video, and he goes, "How to pronounce Forza Italia?" And he goes, "Forza Italia." It's just like the exact same part of that end part. Like, how do you think the AI is going to pronounce it? It legit said it at the start of the video. Like, oh, he's gone again. He's back.
It
Did you hear what I said? Yeah.
Weird. Yeah, it said it like twice.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, how to pronounce... It's like me going, how to pronounce pickle. And then waiting and
Pickle.
going, pickle. It's like, I've already just said it. Like, I already said how to pronounce it. Like, it's not going to be any difference. Is it going to be like, oh, how to pronounce pickle in Italian? Piccoliati, gore. Like, I don't know what the fucking word is, but you know what I mean, though? Like, it's not going to sound any different. Like,
Yeah, Forza is Fortsa in Italian, so I guess they put the T in there.
yeah, and
Forza.
then... Interesting.
But why?
Stiff
Can they
Forza.
just say in the game?
I mean,
can they say Forza?
Yeah, because they don't. Because
They're saying it wrong.
they say Forza, yeah. The narrators that have voice like acting for it, they say Forza.
Sounds like they're robots as well, though. That's the weird part.
I have caught a lot of people in the past like actually pronounce it Forza, and I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, it's
But
it's
but
Forza.
I don't correct them. Like if they want us to pronounce it that way, so be it. I'll just keep saying Forza. But they go Forza, and I'm like, there's no T there. But like in my head, I'm like, there's no T. We're
Yeah,
gonna
they
spill
know
the
it's
T right now.
Italian.
But yeah. But even then, it can be different. We've gotten fucking distracted, fucking majorly here.
Fucking Forza. What the fuck?
Final Fantasy 14 Online got best community support. It was up against Fortnite, Apex Legends, Destiny 2, and No Man's Sky. I have no
surprised
idea
it
what a
beat
final...
No Man's Sky or Destiny. Like that's a big
with
ask.
with the amount of fucking community support those games have. I don't see fucking Final Fantasy with a fucking modeling fucking magazine out here in the world, do you? Do you see that? Fucking... I don't know what happened to that.
Yeah, but No Man's Sky, that's had support for how many years now of just
Oh, yeah.
constant updates and like game
So
improvements,
much, so much.
expanded free DLC as well.
Yeah.
The game's a whole new different thing now.
Oh, so different.
And even what was the other one just before that?
Back.
What was
Destiny.
just before that?
Destiny.
Before yeah, Destiny. That's Bungie. They keep constant updates every fucking week.
Oh yeah, that's always got someone.
Like,
Like the new DLC now currently in like community update.
The
like,
Witch Queen, isn't it?
all the DLC
Oh,
was
here.
weird.
Yeah, the Witch Queen. Like,
Well, they got
come
like
on,
that
they're still
that
doing
denim.
things.
They got like that punk rock friggin' set thing that they've released, which is has like denim jackets and stuff like that.
What?
And there's like
In
because
Destiny.
yeah, spiky helmets and leather jackets, fucking 80s style.
They're in
Like
a rage now. Like,
I don't know. It's like weird stuff. They even got like a Halo anniversary thing stuff going on in there, and they've got like the security helmet, like one of the Spartan security helmets as
Oh.
like a helmet.
because they're allowed to do that.
Mm.
Because Halo is Bungie's.
Yeah. Coming
They
back to
should
this
get
one,
that back eventually. Like, come on,
it's all-
Bungie,
it's all
buy
the-
it back. You're rich enough.
they can't. Yeah. Anyway. Kena Bridge of Spirits got best indie, which kind of makes sense, bouncing off being best debuting
Yeah, you
indie.
said best and When you were talking
But
about earlier.
that was up against 12 Minutes, Death's Door, Inscription, and Loop Hero.
I'm surprised Death's Door didn't get that because people love that too.
So it might have been a really close one because 12 Minutes was pretty shit in the end.
Coming out on PS consoles soon, I think Death's Door. So it'll be on everything then. Xbox,
Um,
PC, and PlayStation.
Final Fantasy 14 Online got Best Ongoing Game, which I guess kind of makes sense after coming off being community support.
That's like the Kena thing, like two the same thing, like
Almost similar categories, like it kind of makes sense.
right? But
That was
still,
of course up against, but it was weird because that went up against Apex Legends and Fortnite. Like those games have really been going for a while now. Like you think
where's
Best
Destiny
Ongoing,
now?
like wouldn't you think Destiny would be Best Ongoing because like that's been a
And No
very
Man's
long
Sky as
game.
well. Like
Like how long has that been game going for now? Like that game's been going for ages. Destiny 2, like.
Destiny 1, which you can count that with two. I mean, Destiny 1 was short-lived,
But
but
like,
Destiny 2 didn't come much after that though.
and like
Like
Apex Legends and Fortnite's been out
2017 or
for a while
something.
now. There's like Best Ongoing has got Genshin Impact. I'm like, that game's only been out for like a
Genshin
year, I'm sure of it. Like, that's only been out for a year, I feel like.
this year? No, last year.
Like, even then, like, that's a year, 2 years. Like, these, like, Apex Legends and Fortnite, they've been around for like 3 years now. Like,
Apex, no, that's
two
still
years?
when Titan that come after Titanfall too.
Hmm. That's
Because
still,
that is Titanfall, just the multiplayer of
yeah.
Titanfall,
That's
really.
still like 2 years, 3 years. I don't know, 3 years. I think it is. 2019.
I bought Titanfall 2 when I was, yeah, 27. Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Apex.
Fuck me. That
Apex,
game's
yeah.
out forever. No
Yeah.
wonder they've cancelled support for it.
So,
Which that's a thing, they've cancelled support for the Titanfall 2 game. I don't know
the
why.
Titanfall 1.
No, and 2.
1, 2,
They're
yeah.
cutting that off now too.
Because too many hackers and stuff. But like they're stopping buying it, but you can still
I guess
play
there's
it.
a third one coming.
I don't know. And COD Warzone, best ongoing was apparently COD Warzone, which whatever.
Makes sense. That's always getting updates.
Yeah. But there's apparently no community support.
I
um,
mean, they definitely don't listen. That's for them, sure.
that's why they don't get community support. See.
Oh yeah, Destiny should.
I know. Well, that's
They
best
get
ongoing. Yeah. I don't know.
no. They remember they took the fucking scrapbook idea. They're getting community support.
Yeah.
They took
Um,
the wrong ideas.
Life is Strange: True Colors got best for impact. That went up against Before Your Eyes, Boyfriend Dungeon, Chicory: A Colorful Tale, and No Longer Home.
Never played any of them.
The
Any
last
of
one, the
them.
Spider-Man movie.
Haha, that's what I was thinking when I first saw it too.
No Longer Home.
Because I've heard people love that True Colors.
Life is
People
Strange
loved
is
it.
yeah. Life is Strange has always got a big following.
I never had the appeal, but I mean, hey, if it's a good game, why not? That came out this year. I'm like, some of these games I feel like came out for 2 years ago. I'm like,
There's so many games in the Life is Strange genre.
well, three main ones. Though. Oh, I mean, you mean the whole genre?
Yeah,
It's a Telltale game, really.
almost yeah.
Which
Close.
they're back. I don't think it's on here though on the thing, but Telltale's back with a cool fucking game. Did you watch the show The Expanse?
Oh yep.
They're making a game with that.
Okay.
It looks
Never
good.
watched it,
They got the
I know of
chick
it.
playing the character from the movie the show as well.
Hmm.
I
So
just started
real.
watching it today. I was
Yeah.
like, what's the expansion? There's 6 fucking seasons so
Yeah, it's been
far.
there
I'm
for a
like,
while.
I'll start season 1. That's fucking
never-
good.
Yeah,
It's got Thomas Jane in it. I'm like,
I haven't watched it. I know it's been out for a while. I just don't know of it, but
it's I just got someone hooked on it myself. I'm just like, here, watch this, and they're watching it now.
okay.
I'm like, Daz, watch it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be a show to watch though. Maybe.
You got 6 seasons.
Forza Horizon 5 got best audio design.
Is The Witcher out now too? Like Witcher season 2?
No, soon. 10 more days.
I heard it's only a 7 out of 10 though.
Deathloop. So Forza Horizon 5 got best audio design. That was up against Deathloop, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, Resident Evil Village, and Returnal. And I just
I
realised,
can weigh in on all of them because I've played all but
where have I else
what was the
typed
second
that?
one?
Village?
Village. What do you mean?
What are we talking about? Which
What?
games? You've played. Do you play Deathloop?
I played Deathloop, Ratchet,
Resident Evil?
Village, and
And Returnal?
Returnal.
Yeah, you've played all those.
And I played Forza, and
Well,
I was more blown away by Returnal and Ratchet and Clank
hmm.
and Village because that put me in a very scary place because I don't like being chased and hearing things like getting chased and
I
shit is not
unintentionally,
good.
whenever I just realized here, looking at when I typed it out, when I was typing out this list, I unintentionally, when I typed out Resident Evil Village, I made the V and the I capital.
Coincidence? I think not.
I subtly putting in
Oh, the V and
fucking
the I. That's only six.
yeah.
It would be VIO.
I know.
No, VIL. The VII was VIL, but they had the I
They
part of the
yeah they
L
turned them into
capital.
eyes. Yeah,
Yeah, that's creepy, Des.
it's weird that turned into seven, six.
Maybe because you've seen it, you're just like, oh yeah, but you
Yeah, it's
didn't
weird.
just.
Anyway,
But yeah, I think Ratchet or Returnal should have got sound.
yeah, that's a bit weird. I know. Out of fours, like what? I don't know. It's
Because
fucking dumb.
Returnals, I've shown you stuff, haven't I? I've like the
Yeah.
organ player and like everyone's amazed
The
by it. Like,
atmosphere and stuff like I don't know why. That's what I'm saying. I feel like these Forza votes got like fucking. They're like fake votes. I feel like it's just
bomb.
yeah, vote bombing.
I don't know. But everyone says Returnal should have got it. Like you see on Twitter and that, like cars
That's
go
what I'm
wrong.
saying.
That's the meme
I
I'm
feel like
seeing.
there's very biased because if you think about it, a lot of these games are multi-platform. Like Forza's the only like real like besides Deathloop that are being exclusive like to consoles.
And
Returnal.
Ratchet and Returnal.
But like I mean like the ones that like
All
had
but
one
two are like exclusive.
like
I know one. Oh, Deathloop's on PC as well.
I feel like they just put Forza in there just to be in there. Like I'm just like
I mean, I
Um
get the sound design, but that's the same as Forza Horizon 4, 3. It's just mainly hearing cars, some weather.
makes no sense.
But
What was it?
I can go into Returnal. The soundtrack, the effects, the environmental sounds are creepy. Like things are groaning, like big walls are
Oh god, yeah.
groaning, and like everything. There's just constant sound, like of anything. You can tell it's got 3D audio. You can tell where enemies behind you shooting at you, in front, beside. Enemies have different cues for sounds. When they're going to attack you, they make a noise, which is cool. That's weird. Come on, Returnal should have got it.
Nier Replicant got best
Nier.
score. Never Nier.
Did
Don't
you
even
play
put-
Nier? Like back in the day?
No, play
I didn't
Far.
know that was a. No, there was a game where you're a dude with long blonde hair.
Mm,
I played that. I didn't know what the fuck it was, but now I do.
some anime thing.
It was on PS3. No, I played it, and these Nier games are continuations of that.
Nier
I
or
had
Noah?
no
You
idea.
talking about Nier or Noah?
Nier? Let me look. No, Nier.
No.
Nier
Nier.
spelled. Oh, I just pressed play on that YouTube thing.
No, I think you're thinking of the other one.
No, Nier PS3.
Nier or Nior?
Nier. Nier PS3.
He's looking it up.
Nier. Nier. Yeah, PS3. Come out in 2010.
Is that the one you're thinking about?
Mhm.
So those other ones been
It's a
out
hack
for a
and
while.
it's a hack and slash. Hey.
It's an anime game. Kind of style.
Yeah, same as that's same as the replicant one and that
It's
one you just said,
Yeah,
which
Replicant
is just
version
the expansion.
or whatever. I didn't put the fucking name because I thought it was just fucking dumb.
Yeah, because Nier,
Um,
this one here is before that. Like,
Yeah, that was so. But yeah, so they got best score slash music. That was up against Artful Escape, Cyberpunk 2077, Deathloop, and Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy.
I just found out why they look familiar.
Yeah.
Got the same enemy on the Nier case as the new one. It's got that same big smiley face enemy. I was wondering where I've seen that before. And
I'm
I got
the
the Nier
Joker, baby.
case. Hey.
I'm the Joker, baby.
No, I'm being deadly fucking serious. That's got the same enemy as like. That makes so much sense. I'm thinking about getting a PS3 and getting all these games again because I never finished them back in the day.
Yeah.
And it's crazy as it is. PS3 was the best for gaming. Like back in, like it had everything.
Got a lot of games I haven't finished.
Right?
A
Like,
lot to happen.
I can do my trophy
Just don't
horn
have
on
the
there too.
time to fucking do them. That's why.
Not until your kids are growing up and you're like, I'm free,
Oh,
and then you just doze off playing the games. Like,
I do that now. I've been doing that for years.
yeah, I know you just playing Rocket League or something. Like, what? What happened?
Um, it's no time. Just titles now. Deathloop got best art direction. That
What
was
was it
up.
with the?
That was up against Artful Escape, Kena Bridge of Spirits, Psychonauts 2, and Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart.
See, them three as well. Like, why Deathloop? Deathloop looks like an arcane game, like
Hmm.
Dishonored and Prey. Like, it looks like
Had the best
them.
art direction, so I know best. I guess.
I mean, it does look cool, like, because it's specifically done. Like,
Well, I guess what does art direction mean? Like, do they mean the sense like it hit what they were aiming for? Like, did they accurately
maybe,
get
yeah, but then Ratchet and Clank and Psychonauts do the same thing.
change a few times? Who knows? I don't know how that.
Because I've played all of it.
I
Well,
don't
not
know how the art direction
Psychonauts, but
category works. I don't know what they mean by art direction. Like, wouldn't it just be best art? But then I don't. I
best
don't know what
art
that
would have to
means.
be like Psychonauts because it looks unique.
Hmm.
Like nothing looks like it apart from Psychonauts 1.
Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy got best narrative. That was up against Deathloop, It Takes Two, Life is Strange, True Colors, and Psychonauts
Wait.
2.
Best narrative over It Takes Two, but It Takes Two got Game of the Year.
Hey!
Everyone knows that.
I know.
But like, how best narrative, which means the story's good for that, but not it take. But in that sense,
Well, then you got,
Guardians could have been Game of the Year.
but then you got like here, so you had best art direction and best game direction. So the Deathloop got best game direction as well,
That could have also been Game of the Year.
and
Who
that was
knows?
up against It Takes Two, Returnal, Psychonauts 2,
Wait,
and Ratchet and Clank
best
Rift
game
Apart.
direction, Deathloop over Returnal is what? Deathloop's a thing that's it's just an FPS.
Yeah.
Deathloop is Returnal is a new thing. Like
Best understanding game direction. Point A to point B. Restart. Point A to point B. Restart.
no, but you can actually change that. Though. Like
I know.
there's different ways you can do stuff. Like it's not all just a linear path. It's like an open world, but it's a lot smaller. So, I'm serious. It's fucking good. Better than Halo Infinite. I'll tell you that. They'll win
Definitely.
nothing next year.
I know. I wonder how they would classify as being like a thing because it's so end of year. Like
Same as
next year.
Cyberpunk. They came out at the same time. Remember, early
Yeah, it's been
December.
classified for this year.
Classified for next year.
And then of course, It Takes Two got Game of the Year, and that was up against Deathloop, Metroid Dread, which was weird that Metroid Dread was in the running for Game of the Year, which is weird. Like, why wasn't any of these other games that in the list up for, you know what I mean?
Deathloop got so many awards, but not Game of the Year.
Like Deathloop,
Awards that mattered,
Metroid
like
Dread,
narrative and that.
Psychonauts 2, Ratchet and Clank,
I know.
Rift Apart, and Resident Evil Village.
Not
Like,
narrative, but it got like
I
game
don't
direction and that.
get like half these games that was there. Why Metroid Dread was in the runnings for Game of the Year? Like, it only got like one award, and it was able to be categorized as Game of the Year. Like, what? And the award was for like best action adventure. Like, okay,
That could have been action adventure. Could have been Returnal also because it got best action game.
yeah, like, and that's action adventure. Like,
Yeah, because
do
you're
people not know what you're doing in that?
ex-
You're exploring.
you're exploring. It's
You're an adventuring. Like, what?
don't listen to the Game Awards. Like if you have something else, that's your Game of the Year or stuff. Like don't listen to Game Awards.
That's why I was
just a
thinking we'll do
general-
ours. We'll just go through and we'll just say what we not like our nominees. We'll just be like, this is
But
what was
there's
mine.
no
This is
need to
mine.
give them hate or nothing. But
No. It's
I would
weird.
have had different picks for everything mostly.
It's just weird what people vote for. It's like you wouldn't expect that's what people voted for some
We should do a
instance.
Beardy vote on socials.
Get people to vote for the categories. It'd be
We'll,
so
we'll
hard. to
probably
go through.
streamline the categories. Like
We'd have to pick our own nominees then.
that's easy. Who would come out and what people have played.
Yeah, a lot.
But yeah, well, Game of the Year, It Takes Two. I don't get how. At least if God of War had like best game direction and shit, and it still won it.
Yeah.
And Last of Us best game direction and stuff. But It Takes Two got none of that and got Game of the Year. Like,
I'm getting so tired.
and I'm just I should have been Deathloop in that case. Or picking Guardians. I don't know. But are you gonna do the React thing?
Yeah.
Well, you gotta accept everything. Yeah.
So I gotta flick over to
So
the
yeah,
screen a bit.
we got some best announcements from the Game
So we're gonna go
Awards.
through, yeah. So we're gonna watch these. We're gonna get a react here. So like I said earlier, this is our react. So we're gonna watch the stream. I'm gonna click watch stream.
'Cause I'd watched some, but not really paid attention.
So get up on the screen here. Yes, we are
So I was-
tiny in the right
because I
hand
was waiting
corner.
for this. You
So we're
can
gonna-
see it.
Yep, I can see the screen.
Okay, two is loud enough too. By the way,
Oh,
I'll turn it up
my
a bit.
back. Yeah, turn it up. Just
How's that?
maybe it should be alright. Yeah. So it's
It looks so cool though.
I do like it.
Because Alan Wake, it looks so dated now.
Well, we had like Alan Wake and that other kind of game that was kind of like the second game, but it was more DLC.
That
kind of-
Nightmare one, whatever it is.
And I was so long been waiting for an Alan Wake 2. It's so
The person
weird.
looked
Like,
so familiar though, didn't he? Like, even you said it.
I was like, what the hell? And it's like, but that's kind of cool that they've gone with that.
But what the cool part is, it's just
2023.
next gen. Also, it's a whole year away. Why tease it?
Are they
What
using
tease it
Unreal
now?
Engine 5? I say they are. Because that
I
looked
think
like
it is.
that looks
yeah.
really nice. Which again, now that they're actually utilizing like actually doing like next gen games now, we're properly getting like utilized next gen technologies and
You wouldn't call
and
the
stuff.
Series S next gen though.
no.
My One X can do better than the Series S.
I know it's so dumb. It's so dumb.
It's just got ray tracing. That's the only difference.
Hmm.
The ray tracing cores, but yeah, it's also Remedy. Like, did they make the original?
I think they did work
yeah.
on it.
But it wasn't just them though, was it? It was
No, I
multiple teams.
think it was. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
was a
also
good
coming to the Epic Game Store, not Steam, I think. So because it's made by Epic as well. So I'm keen. I haven't played the original though. I might now.
Oh, they're so good, dude. Honestly,
I'll try.
so
But I was
good.
like, my first try was like,
Senua's Saga.
this looked good. I'm not gonna deny it.
I didn't actually watch this. Oh,
Today's milk, the alternative.
fuck you love this. Barista oat milk. Fuck yeah.
Oh my god!
Perfect time to have an ad drop.
Right when that thing changed.
Might see me as weak, but I will show you what lies behind my eyes.
That just looks cool.
So this is all cutscene, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like there's no actual gameplay.
Well, there's a mesh between gameplay and cutscene. You can actually tell when it is though,
Soothe our scars of grief,
because the camera goes in and out. It's weird.
siege of our minds.
I think where it's not necessarily in gameplay, it's more like in-game kind of cutscene.
Yeah, yeah.
I just watched textures pop in there.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like
That's so bad.
that frame jump there. What the fuck? You see that?
Yeah, yeah, and then
Like,
cut.
brrr.
They're trying to show it as like it's gameplay, but it's like not. It's cut like a.
Some of it is. It's like 90% visual though.
They're trying to make it look like it's gameplay.
That
Like
talking
they're.
in the ears though. That's isn't the first game's creepy. Because she's fucked. Oh, she's got things going on. So
I remember seeing a lot of that. She's running slow mo.
right.
See, she's like at the normal running pace, but like everything, she's moving at a very slow angle. Like
Them fire effects look fucking cool though.
they do actually look decent. We're actually getting decent fire effects and the reflections.
It's
Pretty
only
po-
a next gen game, so
Yeah.
Bones, that's going to be you.
Yeah, that's her head to. Oh, it's so good.
What the hell?
Yeah, that thing creeped me out. Look like a giant baby, doesn't it?
Yeah. What the fuck?
Those whose eyes are clouded by fear are besieged by the ghosts that haunt them. Senua saw that to win the war we must break this siege.
Oh, so you've never seen
Break
this?
it
No.
with an unshakable truth. Break it with an impossible feat.
It's interesting.
Those fire effects, man.
Yeah, I do. I'm very impressed with like the ashing and like the blowing around, like the
Oh, except for there,
dripping.
looks. Its frame rate's low. Like, look at that. You see that?
Mm.
Like it jumps.
Little Fortnite pop up.
Coincidence?
I think not. Oh,
That's a cool thing. Oh, he went squish.
it's a Titan.
Oh, you see the blood come up?
Mm.
Yeah, this is gameplay here, I think.
Yeah. Oh, cutscene gameplay. How they like to portray things what they are, and they're never really the
Like that's
same.
this is gameplay, but it's cut as in they've deliberately made it like that.
Yeah.
Like they've altered the gameplay a bit to make it more cinematic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you can tell the camera's moving with them. Like she's aiming that. Whoever's playing it.
Mm. This is all designed for the trailer. Like it'd be different.
Yeah. Like it'd be different if it's all someone playing with the controller in hand.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it does look good though.
It looks good, but definitely not as good as they're trying to make it out to be. Like.
I mean, we don't know yet because
No, but that's what I'm saying though. Like a lot of these people that have been going on about it, they're comparing this trailer with
yeah.
other trailers and be like, "Oh, it looks so amazing," and makes. So I'm like, they all look good in their own rights, but like this doesn't look that
This
amazing.
art style looks good because it's dark, like it's a dark game.
Well, it's very basic. Like there's nothing really, like wow about it. If that makes sense. There's no. It's like okay,
I mean,
it looks like normal kind of
What's
very
wow
base.
is like the fire effects, the big creature.
Well,
the
that's
scenery.
it's just kind of normal kind of high detail effects that you see from most things. Like there's nothing real innovative from it. Like I did like the one part was like definitely like the meshing they had on the creature on that giant where when he was burning you could see the flesh burn away and you could see the muscle and
Right?
things
You can
underneath.
still
Like
see
that
it
was kind
there.
of cool. But it looked like he had some self healing a little bit.
Fire effects were good until they started dropping frames of the fire. I was like, is that 30 frames? Like,
Some home loan rooms.
the fire looked good, but it was like the fire was jumping from side to side a bit.
Yeah. I'm keen for this. Like, I know people are very. But I'm like, yeah, it's another Star Wars game.
If it's as good as Fallen Order, which I'm thinking it will be like that, like a single player story.
Hmm. So that's what people have wanted, and they've been listening to that.
Oh, Fallen Order did well. That's a Dark Souls like though. This might be just a normal action. I haven't seen this though. That looks cool, man. Oh. Wait. I just saw some detail there. Did you
Yeah.
see it? No, that thing's fur was insane.
Oh yeah.
Look at the fur on those fuckers.
I know, like actual detail, like shadering and even for
Who
just a
is
cutscene,
making
even
this?
for just a cutscene, like that looks so good
Right,
as an
let me-
animated.
How do you slow it down a bit? Because I just want to see that in motion without Let me put it at like
Yeah, 5.
0.5. Let me just bring that back just a sec. Oh fuck! I just want to see like if I'm here. Let me mute that.
Framing.
Like, I just want to see what all that. If that's in engine, oh man, oh that looks good. If it is, you could just the detail on the. Oh my god, on everything there. How good does that look?
It's
I
so
mean, we're only
nice.
in 1080p,
But like this is like a pre-rendered like a designed animated like
yeah,
cutscene like that, but it still looks great. Like I would watch this if this was a show. You know what I mean?
show movie.
Like made like this, like how it's
Oh,
animated. Like look at the lighting and everything, the smoke effects and
is
this
that
is
Yo?
yeah, straight
Yoda?
up. This looks like something that'd be done in Unreal Engine 5 for sure.
Oh fuck yeah, or 4.
Oh no, definitely 5.
What the? Ooh, is that Ray?
No, they're actually expanding it.
I was gonna say if that's Ray, why? He
Oh, it looks so
looks
good.
angry. Oh, look at that snow effect and the. Oh man,
Oh,
I'm excited. If like a big ass war going on. Oh, the particles, man.
that's what I mean.
You wouldn't have got that before ever, like in a Star Wars game. Look at the
This stuff looks good.
detail on the people though. What have you nose so high? Oh my god. Darth Vader? No.
It's Venom.
Yes, Morbius. I'm Venom. Okay, so
Oh, that's
what is
cool.
this coming to? It has to be next gen.
Eclipse.
If that runs on PS4 and Xbox One, I'll be amazed.
Oh no, it's definitely next gen.
Quantic Dri-
Yeah, this is the one.
You know who that is.
Yeah, I thought it was them.
Detroit Become Human.
Yeah.
And they're
Oh,
now doing stuff.
this is that PlayStation exclusive game, I think.
Maybe because they
Because
do.
remember there was talk about an exclusive PlayStation Star Wars game, wasn't there?
You imagine if that was that?
Oh, because there was talks. I'm not imagining things. There was that talks of that one, wasn't there? That
'Cause I'm
exclusive Star Wars
thinking-
game.
Because it could be KOTOR as well. No, that coming to PC, I think, as well.
Because there were talks of because I was wondering they were talking about doing that because that was going to be an. Because they tried the
I've-
thing with Xbox and it didn't really work out how they wanted to in the end.
And hence Quantic Dream, they work with PlayStation.
They only work with PlayStation primarily. Well, they always
because
have.
Detroit, Two Worlds,
Yeah,
Heavy
because
Rain.
just something about that engine worked better with PlayStation than it did.
That's going to be heavily story driven. Choices,
Quick time,
consequence.
yeah.
Oh man. I
Wow.
know it was Quantic Dream.
Yeah, I remember seeing something about it, Quandary. I don't know if it was this or a different game.
I'm excited. Is that next year? Oh come on! Not even a window. Not even a window.
From Software Bandai Namco Entertainment.
I'm keen for another month, man. I actually got the collected. No, steelbook.
Hmm.
Collector sold out. Like, ooh. Look at the checkers on the fur.
Like that, as I'm saying, we're actually seeing some decent next gen shit. Even if it's just cutscenes, like these are like really nice looking like cinematics.
Those are Lord
like,
of the Rings.
Hmm.
The Knight Riders.
Well, even the name Elden Ring, like
Ugh.
And the demigods began to fall.
Yeah, because these could not have been done.
Godwyn the Golden.
Oh, there's so much detail going on. Even the blood's got like.
Dr. Arnold T. Petsworth had an influx of new patients.
Why is there a
So
doctor when I talk about blood?
Business card, which offers spend.
Even the blood had like ray tracing and
oh
shit.
god.
Oh, that's...
Queen Marika was driven to the brink.
What the hell?
That's trippy. Is that crying or?
The one ring to rule them all.
A shattering ensued.
That's a fucking
world
big
that
ring.
brought only darkness. The Elden Ring was broken. But by whom? And why?
Oh, it's not probably just a ring. Maybe it's a big fucking ring. Like. I mean, isn't it written by the Game of Thrones creator? Like. Oh my fucking god. Daz, look at that.
What
Yeah.
could the demigods ever hope to win by war?
What in the fuck? I'm intrigued.
The conqueror of the stars, General Radar.
Oh my.
And the blade of Mikkel and Melania the Savage.
That's a big hidden blade.
These two were the mightiest to remain, and locked horns in combat.
Oh my god. Got an arm off.
But there would be no victor.
The fuck?
And so, we inhabit a fractured world, awaiting the arrival of the Elden Lord.
That killed himself.
Okay, that's why it has that feeling, because it is
Unless, of course,
What?
somewhat.
thou shouldst
It's inspired by Lord of the Rings.
What, this?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's got the same kind of setup. The one ring,
Yeah.
ring, like...
Like George
Broken,
R. R. Martin has
lost.
said that he was very inspired and influenced by Lord of the Rings.
Crazy, isn't it?
It's like kind of in a
February. Oh,
similar
it's February 20.
similar world, but it was more influenced by Nordic mythology.
Look at that, man. That would have been nice.
That's why it has that. Because I kept wondering why it had
That's
that
a
very
launch
Lord of the
edition.
Rings.
Oh,
Pop-up Warhammer.
this is this is the Expanse. It's made by Saber. I think this is the Expanse. Oh, that's Warhammer. Don't worry. Yeah, it's Warhammer. This looks
Yeah.
good, man. Have you seen this?
No, I haven't watched, like I said, I haven't watched most of the stuff out of it, so this is like raw experiences for me. Which is pretty cool to see some of this stuff. Ooh.
Those enemy designs, man.
I know, Warhammer's always had some of the nicest friggin' like character designs.
And then you get these bad boys.
The giant marines too.
Space Marines.
Like you can clearly see like Halo had some influence from Warhammer.
Okay.
I was like, you can clearly tell like Halo had some influence from Warhammer.
How loud is that? Because I can barely hear you.
Oh, it's pretty quiet.
Oh.
Like not quiet, but like not overly
It's
loud.
like a Gears of War thing. They're just...
Mm.
Like, there's so much lore for Warhammer.
Oh, so much.
Like the most lore of any game, really.
Mm. I just love that. Oh, ripped his head off. Ripped it out from the neck.
You're like, oh my god.
I want to be a space marine.
That kind of like xenomorphs with the way they move. They get on all fours and just leg it.
Big ass fucking armor though, like ridiculous.
I hate to admit it. I'm more afraid of them than Master Chief.
Yeah.
Like, they get shit done.
But like, look how tiny the dude looks with like even the marine, like basic marine armor.
Right?
And then you see like the same thing with these space marines, like because they're just like wearing these giant suits.
Mm-hmm. He's seen things.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck in his head? Like, is it like a buckshot? Like,
Some
fuck.
bullet stuck in his head or something.
Yeah, got some gameplay.
The
here.
gameplay looks like typical average. Like the
So
quality's
good.
never been like It's weird because like their quality of how they build games isn't like the look of it isn't the best, but like
Oh,
their
but-
engineering and like how you can do like is amazing. Like they're really good engineering games, but their graphics team, should I say, their art
they don't
team,
have to have the best graphics. Though.
No.
That's the thing.
but like they've just
As
never
long as
been.
it plays good,
Mm.
it's playable.
Because
which
like
that clearly
they
is.
seem to like able port it for like when they do the animations, but for some reason whatever engine, I guess it comes down to the engines they're using, it can't graphically portray it
also
like what they're trying
1080p,
to.
so we don't really see every.
Oh.
There's probably 4K trailers.
But I mean,
out
like
there.
you look at the cinematic trailer, like how good the art team can do the trailer,
Oh,
but then you see like for the
That's-
cutscenes, but then
there's
like the
probably a
gameplay
cutscene
is like
in
a
the
bit
game
different.
too.
Like it's
the thing.
just interesting how those games. And it's always been with every Warhammer game because I've played a few. I've had different ones. It's
There's
always
a
been
lot
that
of
way.
enemies though that you have to try and put the high quality. So I guess it's better performance to
Yeah.
dull it down a bit on the effects and.
And that's what I mean. It's always been
overall
interesting.
graphics.
It's always been an interesting thing.
Because they cannot run that at like that
Oh.
that cinematic level the whole game. Like,
With the amount of enemy pop-ins.
like you just saw the enemies there. The whole screen was filled.
Yep.
But I mean, you get to see Matrix here.
Yes.
You haven't seen this at all either.
No.
Oh,
I've
so
not
good.
watched anything yet. That's why I was like, oh, I'll save it for this then.
Okay, it's only a short thing though, like a minute or
I've
so.
seen screenshots, but that's it, and articles.
Like what I said, like Keanu Reeves.
Like many of you, I work with
This is all in game, like
but
Mm.
computers are also mirrors.
Crazy.
Reflecting back who and what we are and the choices we make, the worlds we build.
It's like always the hair. Like you can kind of always tell with the hair. It's weird.
Like riding a bike, they say.
like all that is made of Unreal Engine 5. Like
It's amazing.
that's fucked up. Look at that. So good.
Yeah, we'll have to get that cut of you doing thing and putting it up. Put it up
This
on the
looked good too.
DLC Island.
DLC. Yeah. Well, I haven't
Oh,
played
that's cool.
Cuphead before though.
I need to play it.
Hey,
I need to actually play this game. Never played the first one.
What challenges await in this enchanted land? What better way to explore the island than with a leisurely climb to the mountain? Just remember to watch your step.
can you imagine a game looking like that though? Like they made Cuphead like that.
Puppetry kind of stuff, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be so cool.
Back your mittens. Look out for the walloping winter whale. Next stop.
It kind of sucks they spoiled the bosses now.
I know.
Like they're showing all the. I'm like, save them for the DLC.
But what's this? Why, it's Chef Saltbaker with his famous cookies. He's the best baker in the land. His cookies are sure to put some pep in your step. Oh! And you'll need it. For there's a new challenge waiting around every corner on the amazing DLC Island.
What a name though, DLC Island. 8 June though, crazy.
Wow.
6 months away for DLC. Which they've been working on that DLC for ages. Like there's been rumored
That's
for how
crazy. Yeah.
Memories that last and stains that don't. With cold.
Mum's bag bowl.
The cold.
long, right? What's it? Oh,
Hey!
The Witcher. No,
Oh.
Sonic front. This look. I'm gonna admit,
Open
finally
world
a good
Sonic.
Sonic game.
Yeah, after
open
all
world.
those, like, yeah, it's supposed to be open world.
Look at that, man.
I know, because all the other games have just been like,
Like, how
What
do
I
you
keep hearing.
open world Sonic?
here's one big eye.
You just run everywhere. It looks
So-
pretty cool.
So
though.
weird with his one big eye.
Like that in the movie though.
I know.
Remember that? No, that should have used the early movie concept. That creepy looking one for this, with the human teeth and the eyes, and
Oh.
that looks cool.
Nice open world experience.
Right? What is that? The Dr. Eggman.
Coming on everything.
That's on the Switch. Like holiday
It's
2020.
coming on
Still a
everything.
year away. Literally.
Starro.
Sega.
Sega.
Like, why then? Why not? This is interesting. This is made by the Shadow of Mordor.
Oh yeah. That'd be good then.
You imagine a game like that for Wonder Woman
Wonder
with
Just
a
run
nemesis
around
system.
Ooh.
You are a hero.
This is all they show though. It sucks. I'm like, I
Yeah.
want more.
Just a big teaser of like the character model,
Yeah.
which could most probably change.
You are Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
Yeah. See, Monolith, let's go,
You
man.
are a Wonder Woman.
They went for the same vibe and scale, I think.
Slitterhead. Boki.
This is- This is made by the Silent Hill people.
Ah, yep.
See, Toyama.
Toyama.
They got the music direct creator for this as well from Silent Hill.
Don't do it.
How cool is that?
Oh god. Oh,
That's gotta be so good.
what in the world? What?
Oh, what a name, Solida Head. Like,
Yeah.
that soundtrack alone, man.
You can thank Akira for that. What the?
That's fucked
I
up,
feel like they've
isn't it?
definitely gone with a quirky side of it too. Like it's not so serious. They're
My name is
Right? I'm keen for this.
for
We've seen
spoken.
it last year too.
And all I want is to go home.
She is hell's spawn. How else did she survive in the corruption?
They actually show gameplay here for this one.
They look to me in the council for hope.
Which is cool.
But maybe you can.
It's the lady from
Wherever I go, turns
Yeah,
Star Wars.
Fallen Order and stuff.
Athia's all but lost.
So weird when they do these kind of like face capture games.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, oh, it's the actor from this one and that one.
Yeah.
It is you who trespassed on my land.
This looks good.
Actually does.
Set this battle in motion.
That's when you get a PS5, bro.
I know all these people going on about fucking Hellblade, and then there's all these other games that actually look solid. It's just,
Well, this is an open world though, I think, and looks this good. I think it's open world or semi. I'm not sure. But look at that.
How do you plead?
Not guilty.
Lies! She dies!
That laugh though. The figure face expression with it.
wasn't that like the one exclusive Xbox
That
game, Hellblade?
Look at that. Like fucking hell, man.
Wow. Oh Jesus. Oh,
And guess what? May 24th.
May she will rise.
Wait, it's on PC as well. Wait, what?
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, they didn't say that before. What the fuck? Yeah, PS5, PC.
Yes, Square Enix. Luminous Productions.
That's really how Square Enix work with Sony the most. Like,
Yeah.
they should just merge. Like, Square Enix publish always for Sony. Like, apart from like Tomb Raider and that, which now everything
Well, you got to think about it, though. Square Enix with Tomb Raider was originally a PlayStation game.
For like a decade, I think.
So a lot of those games were originally PlayStation exclusives. You think about it.
I was gonna pre-order Forspoken, $115. I'm like, oh my god.
Ooh.
I'm like, I'm not yet. I'm not gonna buy it yet.
Ooh.
I haven't seen this before.
This looks cool, the
What
design.
the fuck is that? The mouth's under the mouth.
collapsed, stranding us in these realms. We have searched for a way.
That face doesn't. That's weird.
Lost and alone in the dangerous labyrinth
First
of
part.
fantastical worlds.
Ooh, what?
Welcome to the lands of Fae.
Well, those games look phenomenal, man.
Every portal is a
Three,
chance for salvation.
1.
New sod. Tougher on stones. Gentle.
Did you bolognese again?
Stoned it, sod it.
How many do you Yeah,
I'm a Weet Bix kid. How many Weet Bix do you do?
Lost survivors.
Weebix are so good though.
4.
Oh, look at that gun design. Wait, you can chop the. Wait. This is a survival game?
Deeper into this nightmare.
What the?
Okay. What?
Hey Daz, we got a new survival game to
Jesus Christ! It's giant. It's giant. Daz Gym.
play. PC, you reckon?
Of hope,
Oof.
but beyond our reach.
Oof.
As long as we stand together,
This looks so good.
our
'Cause there was
journey
gameplay
will
as well.
unite us.
Oh, what? Multiplayer?
You, the Realm Walkers, are all that is left.
Oh my. Okay.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
Okay. You can sign up now for something.
There it is. The
Dune.
biggest death trap in all history.
Spice
And
Wars.
the Duke's headed into its jaw.
I haven't seen the movie yet. Why would they show on this?
With air and sea power.
I know. I don't get it.
Here we must scrabble for
There's a sequel, now there's a game before we get the fucking movie.
This
I know.
is your inheritance.
Speed is a device of Shaitan.
Thus, there will always be a desert.
That looks cool though.
Something that I,
What is to become of you?
Baron Vladimir Harkonnen,
If
do.
anything happens to me,
Tries to toughen.
Your enemy was overwhelming,
you'll not be around.
yet you ruled with
Is
him.
that a ha-
We Fremen have a saying. God created Arrakis to
What-
train the Fae.
Is that?
To hold Arrakis, you're faced with
Why is there a hand?
He's our enemy.
This is my future.
This is my honor.
This is my vengeance.
What?
Is that what Dune is? Is that a hand?
No, no. It's all about the spices, see.
Control the spice, control the universe. Oh, it's an RTS. I don't think they got Andy Serkis to do the voice. He looked too cartoony. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Like his eyes, like it's too like. It looks weird to me.
Nasty, filthy oxes. Kill them. No, we must hide. We can't let them get their nasty, filthy handses on our flesh.
That's evil. That's on the Switch as well, Des.
Mm.
More
That's-
Fortnite. Oh, this is Destiny. The Witch Queen. I have no idea what that is.
Is that? It can't be.
It is.
Just start at the beginning.
We landed on Mars. It looked wrong.
Ooh.
Like we were in a dream.
Oh my god.
And you boarded Savathun's ship. Wicked thing. The lure.
Yeah. We wanted to find her. Try to gain the upper hand. But she was baiting us.
Holy shit. Okay, that
what happened next.
The ghost brought me back. We kept going. She knew we would.
And that's when you saw the night.
I'll never forget.
Holy, that's a Doom Eternal character. Oh my god. That is cool. Oh my god, he got bitch slapped. He got pimp slapped by a spear.
You refused to die.
Oh my god.
Just like us.
And you're sure? You're absolutely sure it was light.
Savathun's illusions can fool the senses.
No,
Wait, what the
I
fuck?
know what I saw. This is real.
What made you push forward?
We needed to know what that
Guys, wake
was.
up.
We couldn't stop.
I'm listening. I know. I'm starting to like get tired because it's like 1 a.m. now. I'm listening though.
This Destiny 2 thing's so cool.
Yeah, they're doing the stuff that they put a lot of focus in when they do Halo stuff. Like they're starting to do with Destiny now. They're doing a lot of the Halo style trailers.
There was like a Doom Eternal looking motherfucker. He got bitch slapped by a spear and went whee. That comes out in February. I might buy that. That looks fucking cool. What is this? Oh, it's Dokkaev. Is it like Pokemon? What the fuck? That looks creepy. Who moves like that? Worse.
Dancing the whole time. It's
Just
like some
5 minutes of dancing.
some BTS type of shit.
Oh, that is literally like all dancing. I think not. Oh, for fuck's sake. Dokkaev. Such Dokkaev. What is this? Oh, Des. Dying Light.
Oh.
Oh, that's not Dying Light.
No,
Fuck's
what?
sake. It's Dokkaev. Oh no, there it is. Wait, what? This looks good. Comes out a couple of months, I think, as well.
There's a lot of games that it's going to go a couple months before they're out.
It's because it came out this year, but they're like COVID. This looks good though. Oh my god!
Jesus Christ!
I forgot they can do that. What is that's new? Ooh, that perfume. Oh my god, he's looting. He looted the house while they just got there. That's him. Okay. Oh. UV light?
Wait for me.
Damn. Oh. Oh. Oh, come on. They went there. They went there. The dad died.
Let's talk this Christmas.
The dad got fucked up. He went splat.
Damn. He dived out that window into the foot.
Yeah, the kid in his eye. Like, Dad. Yeah, 4th of Feb. Hey, Des.
Think of the Justice League. I think of
Suicide Squad.
Superman.
This is gameplay too.
Yeah,
Finally.
you can tell. Like, it looks so good. Like, so good. The lighting, oh.
They got a proper Aussie voice though, I think.
Flash is alive.
He just smacked him one. This looks so good though. Like I'm super excited. Look at that. Oh. Those powers are cool.
Did you get him? Really? Why don't you just mail me the bullet? I'm the eye in the sky. Taking point.
I want to be Shark so bad.
Oh, they're gonna have like just the fact they got their all their own abilities and stuff like that really are very unique.
Like playing as all these would be so good.
Oh.
Was it confirmed co-op though?
Yeah,
maybe
I
not.
think it was, yeah.
Oh, was it?
Thought it was.
Look at. Oh.
Because it makes sense to be a co-op game, like.
It's not live service. It must be fully like it's pretty open too. Like that's crazy.
No escape from my wrath.
You want to see what a real hero can do? I'll show you. Come on then, you prick!
How good did that look though? Oh my god.
So good.
Okay. It's only next gen too, that's
Yeah.
crazy. Which makes sense because stuff like that you couldn't really do.
Well, I say credit there goes to Richard Lee, editor of GameSpot.
Exactly.
Spent that time doing that. Thank you for letting us borrow this video.
I just realised something. Why is there
What?
Mario, Captain Price, Kenner?
Just a banner.
You would have thought they would have had like a Game Award banner, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not criticising you. I swear to God. Maybe I'm a little bit. But yeah, that was all them. I'm keen for all of them games, really.
It
Not the
looks good. They
RTS
look good.
Dune, though, because
Yeah,
I mean-
that kind of like I kind of maybe a bit tired that I was like, they're boring.
yeah,
Fucking
you'd
spices.
like sleep for half of it. Just like
I was like, fuck off.
you
spice.
look back and think you'll sleep for like most of the half of that.
Like I was just like, fuck off, and I just like zoned out. Like tried listening, just listen to it, just zoned
Then
out.
like then the doc of you just like. Like started dancing and shit. Oh, what?
Yeah, it's like a party hard with Docky.
That was 5 fucking minutes of that. I couldn't.
No,
I
I
wouldn't
was
put the
fine with you fast forwarding that. That was just like, what the fuck is this shit?
I wouldn't let the. I should have done it after the first 30 seconds.
Yeah, nah.
But we got 2022 for Suicide Squad. I'm like, give us.
So there's a lot of
Can we
games.
have like a Q1, Q2, Q4? Like,
Yeah.
give us a time window because I want to. I'll make time for that.
There's
game.
a lot. Like, there's actually a lot coming out in 2022.
Especially February, January, and Feb, like up to March.
Oh
my god! You got Forza,
Forza,
you got Gran Turismo March. You got fucking everything.
Forza Horizon Sports Motor.
No, you got the Forza Motorsport coming next year too. I think. At some point, I'm still waiting for Gear 6. That should have been like there. Like,
Oh, they dropped
Gear
the
6 apparently coming out next year or year after.
I say they dropped the Marcus and Kate skin and Katie skins in Fortnite.
Which, you know what that means? There's
Pretty
got to be
cool.
maybe a Gears reveal soon.
Pretty cool.
Because there's no doubt that's coming like in the next year or so.
Yeah.
Because Halo, then Gears. Don't you that and Forza? Forza. There are 3 franchises that I actually play on Xbox.
Yeah.
Like, I'm more keen for Gears than the other 2. Well, different developers as well, but they kept the story going. Better than 343 did. But I'm keen. Next year is going to be big for games.
Oh god,
This
yeah.
year was big. Next year,
Next year, the years are getting back into rolling again. Games and
right?
movies, oh, so much.
Movies not so much still because they're still not here anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. See, but ooh.
Oh no, you just put that Duckov back on there for you. Or Duckovy, I mean.
Some
Duckovy.
weird dance, whatever the fuck it is.
I don't know what the... I was like, that for kids, that makes sense because
Makes
they're all
no
dancing
sense.
for like the whole game is that. I'm out.
Makes no
Dad's got me
sense.
sick of get free Switch. He's just like in bed just. I was like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Duckovy." That's what he's stuck in your head. You're gonna wake up having dreams of that, like your bloody Tinder when you're like, "Whoa, whoa!"
Oh yeah, that's still pretty funny.
You're like, "Duckovy, Duckovy, Duckovy, Duckovy." Like what? You're like little dancing. I say dancing kids in your dreams. That's weird. That's what they were. I was like, they even moved in slow motion. It was weird. Like
Not-
their movement was
Not
like,
as slow motion as Hellblade.
yeah. I saw when you pointed it out. I saw it. I'm like, oh, thanks for that. Thanks for that, Des.
She's running
I
on the
thought she was just
spot.
sneaking, but she's like
Running on the spot.
probably
Not
using
even
the treadmill.
barely moving. She's doing that TikTok filter.
I don't get. They were being sneaky. They
But
were
she's
right in
running.
front of it talking.
I know.
They're like, Senua. I'm like, you're right in front of the fucking thing. And you can hear fire crackle on those things, and it didn't wake up to that either.
Footsteps, crackling,
I
water
think it was
spun.
blind, though, to be fair, as well. Now, the footsteps weren't so bad, because that could be anything. But, like, them talking, that would have had to hear it, because if it's blind, its hearing increases.
Yeah.
Because it had to adapt. But they're, like, literally from me to the TV away, just like, Senua! I'm like...
I don't know. I'm so
But
yawny.
I'm keen for it. I'm not dissing it.
Hmm.
But just from what I've seen, the fire's a low frame rate because it was like jumping and jittering. It looked cool, but it's got the Halo Infinite thing where the mouths are like at 30 frames, the game plays at 60. It's weird. And you get that weird juddery effect. I've seen it with that, and also her moving. Some of that were frame jumps or something. Daz saw it too. So, I'm keen. Oh yeah, there's no window, so it's probably not even next year, but they keep showing it. But yeah, I mean, I got nothing else. I mean, that was just the Game Awards that I had because it's
Yeah,
really
nothing
fresh.
else.
But yeah, I mean, if you want to wrap it up, Des, do you want me
Yeah,
to...
you can wrap it up. I'm tired. I need to go to bed.
It is like 2 a.m. here, so it's like
1
1 a.m.
past
for
1.
you.
I'm fucked.
Fucked high and dry. Wait. Yeah, high and dry. But yeah, thank you for beaters and beatettes for watching, listening to our Game Award reaction result thingy. We just wanted to chuck in here because hey, it's games. We love talking about them. Get some reactions from us. Or Daz sleep dancing, which you can meme that if you want. I mean, we won't care. But yeah, we've been Dale and Jim, and we'll catch you guys next week for episode whatever it is, 49 or 50. I don't know what it is.
50.
Yeah, this is 49, isn't it?
Mm.
Next week for episode 50. If I'm wrong, please tell us. Because I haven't got my book here with me because we didn't need it.
Yeah,
But
51's Christmas.
we've been Dale and Jim, and we'll catch you guys next week. Roll out!
Give it up, no.
Oh my god. That was so good.